there's nowhere to go. I'm holding my desires, my heart overflows. The only direction that I'll ever need is the deeper connection that's leading me. And I'm lost in your love when you hold me. Just hold me, 'cause I don't wanna run from your heartbeat. Your heartbeat, no, 'cause I'm lost in your love. I can't break the fall, you're taking it all. I'm lost in your love. Oh, I'm lost in your love. 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 No words can change the future of us. The waves, they break, but we are enough. The only direction that I'll ever need is the deeper connection that's leading me. And I'm lost in your love when you hold me. Just hold me, 'cause I don't wanna run from your heartbeat. Your heartbeat, no, 'cause I'm lost in your love. I can't break the fall, you're taking it all. I'm lost in your love. I'm lost in your love. I'm lost in your love. Lost in your love. I'm lost in your
Separated through the miles, searching for the answer to our trials. We came so far through our weakness. We found a love, even the stars between us won't bury us. One day we can be together, and this moment could last forever. I say that you and I have found a piece of heaven, so I pray we can be together one day. We found love in separate ways. Heartbreak is a wild price to pay. We came so far through our weakness. We found a love, even the stars between us won't bury us. One day we can be together, and this moment could last forever. I say that you and I have found a piece of heaven. So one way we can be together. One You are my weakness. I tried to let you go. I blocked your number. It's hard to tell you no. I know you've got bad intentions. Oh, it feels so good to have attention. Yeah, no one has to know. No one has to know you're my guilty pleasure. Keep it on the low. Keep it on the low. You're my guilty pleasure.
All right. Welcome everybody to our TeleTrip Festival telematch in collaboration with Tencent. Our prize sponsor AOC Gaming for the lovely goodies we have today. our live stream partner Skoga, and of course this event is in support of Digital for Life, and it's organized by Sustus.
Yeah, and welcome everyone to this talent match. We'll be playing Brawl Stars today and later Roblox as well. But first, we'll be going into the semifinals of Brawl Stars talent match. Yeah, and we have 4 teams with us. 4 teams in these semifinals. The best team so far: Team Sleepy, Kubi Gang, Fumes Guy, and Byro plus Spruce GF. Yeah. So
Yeah,
maybe
it's
tell us more about these teams.
okay. Well, just to get it out of the air, in case you guys didn't realize already, my name is Aaron and I'm here
Oh
with
yeah.
Ninja
Yes.
Jakin today. And we'll be casting the first set of Brawl Stars. I think you'll be casting some Roblox later
Yes.
as well. And later, of course, we'll have Nightera and Jelly Queen as well to cast alongside with us later on. But yeah, so let's talk about the teams.
Yeah.
I didn't know, but our friend Ninja Jakin over here was actually playing amongst the teams last week.
Yeah,
So why don't you
last week.
tell us a bit about your experience playing against and or with these teams?
Right. So actually, I was in the same group as Team Sleepy and Byro. Absolutely stacked. We got destroyed, obviously. But yeah, and I also just found out after like just meeting Aaron that actually he is friends with the team Byro, and so I mean no hard feelings there. But yeah, and I mean it was fun. I'm just a casual player kind of, and I don't go into the actual technical details of Brawl Stars a lot when I'm playing.
Yeah.
But it was actually pretty fun to like play with these pros and like actually realize like, hey, this is how they think about the game. This is the mindset they have with certain maps, certain brawlers. Like, what's the angles and what's the ways to push on to like push forward on the
Mhm.
map. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, and I'll say I'll give a 10 out of 10 experience, except that we didn't qualify to the quarterfinals, unfortunately.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah, you
Still
should,
10
you
out of
should,
10?
yeah, it's still 10 out of 10 though,
Okay.
but you should really tell your friends about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll tell them to calm down and chill out.
Yeah.
And I've got a couple of words from them. I went to go and ask some members from Byro as well as I think it's Sleepy Gang
Right.
about their thoughts and opinions about the games later. But we'll save that for later. We'll
Yeah.
we'll keep it chill right now.
Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, this competition is not really that chill. We just mentioned the prize is sponsored by AOC Gaming, and yeah, like the top prize, it's a monitor, like 165 hertz. How many inches?
24 inches.
A lot of inches.
24.
24
Yes,
inches.
that is a lot.
165 hertz gaming monitor as the top prize. So if you're here in the semifinals, you really want to be going for that prize right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's not something you can just like throw away. Don't
Yeah.
don't throw those games.
Oh yeah, don't throw those games and don't waste those prizes as well. I mean, 3 of those monitors for the top prize, for the top team. I mean, for Brawl Stars
Mhm.
as well as
Yeah.
yeah, Roblox. It's actually crazy, and like, not to fear, if you're there at the event today, I mean, it means that you've made it far enough, and you won't be leaving today with empty-handed. Basically,
Yeah,
you
I
will
mean,
be
you
getting
definitely will get a prize today.
Yeah,
It's just whether you get that monitor or
or not.
do you
you
get
know?
like a keyboard and a mouse. But the keyboard and mice are pretty good as well. It's the AOC 200 and 500 series Mac keyboards and mice. It's a combo, I think. I'm not sure if it's a combo. Maybe you get one of
should
each.
be a combo.
Should be, yeah.
Doesn't
But
make sense, yeah.
you know when you win the prizes. Yeah,
Yes.
but I mean, looking forward to this. It looks like the teams and the games are gonna be really exciting, and really wish all the teams the best for these upcoming matches. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, while we're waiting for the teams to get ready, let's go into a bit of the shoutouts for these 4 teams that are in the Brawl Stars semi-finals.
All right. So I'll just go ahead and say, before I go about the shoutouts and like what the team said last week, I'll just give some insider info about what some of these
Ooh,
teams actually said
inside
when I
info.
asked them. Yeah, because I asked them like just a couple of hours ago, like what their thoughts were and their feelings were coming into today's matches.
Right.
So this is what Byro plus Boost GF said. Okay, so one of the players said, I'm here to get free monitors and Zao.
Oh, oh, looks like they're
Yes.
really gunning for the top spot.
Going for the gold,
I mean, looking with their performance from last week, I won't be super surprised if they do win. I mean, they did top their group. Did they top their group?
Uh, they actually didn't. They were
Oh,
second.
oh,
Um,
and I bet the first team in that group was Team Sleepy.
I think it was.
So
Yeah.
if they meet up in the finals, it's gonna be a
That
real
will be a
oh
clash.
it's a revenge match,
Yeah,
grudge
revenge
match,
match.
grudge match.
That's right.
To get those monitors,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, and in fact, I mean, I was there last week, right? I just went around and talked to a lot of different people from different teams. We actually talked with the guys from Fumes guy, three dudes. They're pretty young, you know. I'm like around 20 this year, and they are like way younger. I mean, okay, not way younger, but you know, they are younger, and it was pretty surprising because they're actually really good team. They're a really good team, and today they're gonna be playing against Barrow in the semi-final, the second match. But first, you know, we're gonna be casting Sleepy versus QB Gang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that will definitely be exciting. Looks like the teams are ready, almost about to start their matches right now. So we'll get ready for that. Do you, do you have any information about what Kubi and Sleepy Gang said um last time around?
So I apparently Sleepy Gang is like, you know, them and Barrow, they scream, I guess. Do they scream? They're
Yeah,
like
yeah, they
friends.
do.
They're
Yeah,
kind
they're
of
friends.
friends.
They are.
Yeah,
They are.
so it's they're pretty good as well. But I heard from them that they're afraid maybe like they're not as consistent, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I would say. But you know, we'll see about that if they can pull through. Maybe they look like the do they look like the underdogs here? I mean, in the finals
Yeah,
matchup, won't
maybe,
they?
maybe, definitely.
Right.
Okay, well, okay, sorry, sorry for. I'll tell you what Sleepy actually said. Okay, like
Oh,
I
okay.
talked to one of the players and
Damn.
I said, what do you guys feel about today? And he said, we feel excited about today's games and we will play our best to hopefully win the entire tournament. That's what one of them said, and I was like,
Right.
tell me what you really want to tell the crowd.
Oh, yeah,
And then
yeah,
you know what he said?
yeah.
He said, I'm gonna give you my strats, and he said we're gonna ban assassins and play triple throws every game.
Okay, okay. So you heard that straight from Team Sleepy.
Yep.
Yep, you heard it first
Yep.
here. So they're
I-
gonna ban assassins.
I don't know whether they'll keep their word for that, but I was like, you can say anything you want. Like
Yeah.
I'll say this on stream. Just you can try and juke your enemies into like predicting something wrong and
Yeah.
then like playing counters and like five heading
Yeah,
them. Like
maybe we'll see some Mortis picks today.
maybe.
I don't know about that, but
But they said the ban assassin, so
oh yeah, maybe you'll see a Mortis pick to counter Team Sleepy.
they're gonna ban assassins and play triple throwers. Like you can't
Ooh.
play mortars
Wait,
into
you
the
can't play-
throwers.
Oh yeah.
I guess you could go like tanks, right, and then
Yeah,
just like
maybe.
absorb that. I don't know.
Well,
We'll
we'll
see,
see.
we'll see.
We'll see in
It's
this.
the first
Yeah,
matchup,
it's the
so-
first matchup, and Kubi Gang, I believe, was the team. So I mean, I joined this competition with some friends from my club as well,
Yep.
and so we had two teams, and so the other team they made it to quarterfinals, and I think they played with QB Gang in their quarterfinal match. They got smashed as well, obviously, because we're all casuals.
All you
But,
tryhards.
yeah, I mean,
stop trying so hard. This is a family-friendly competition. It's for
Yeah.
casuals.
yeah, and believe it or not, in my group with the super stacked teams, there was one team that was made of one uncle and his two nephews, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just got 0 points out there. It was kind of sad, I would say. But
Aw.
I hope they didn't have a negative experience from this. You know, it's just a game, and we're all here to
good
have fun, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you
That's
lose.
what telematch is about.
Yeah, it is.
right?
It's a community platform, you know, just to get to know people and, you know, socialize, make new friends using this platform of Brawl Stars or games in
Roblox,
general.
yeah,
in
anything.
games. Yeah.
Telematch does many games actually. When I was looking at the website, they host a variety of different games, and yeah, if you haven't, go ahead and check TeleTrip's socials.
Yeah,
Yep.
socials.
They have a website. They have a full-blown everything there.
Yeah.
You can follow them on Twitter as
Facebook,
well.
Facebook, Instagram, teletrip.gaming.
Teletrip.gaming,
and,
that's right.
On Twitter, it's teletrip gaming without the dot.
Without
I
the
think.
dot, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can go follow those. Check out their other programs. If you play other games, I think they do like Mobile Legends as well
Mhm.
sometimes. And in the future, maybe we'll see more Brawl Stars telematch, more Roblox telematch.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
that will be fun.
yeah, it'll be fun. And maybe hopefully before this happen, you can get good.
Oh yeah. Before that happens, just get
Just
good.
get
You know,
good.
there's no point playing if you're not gonna get good. You know. Get good and then play. Don't
Yeah.
don't play when you're bad.
Yeah, but you know the whole point of this community thing is to like make friends. We learn from each other, and you know last week, even though we got smashed, my team, we got smashed by all these pros. We learned a lot, and you know this looking forward is gonna be. It's just we don't have anywhere to go but upwards.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
When you're at the bottom, there's no more going down. It's like you're
Yeah.
only gonna go up.
Yeah, you got
Exactly.
nothing to lose. Nothing to lose.
Exactly. And
And
we're
we are
finally-
in. Yeah, we are in. This is Sleepy versus QB Gang.
Yeah.
And so
yeah.
yeah. In fact, Sleepy has gone with quite an aggressive control comp. Right, Sandy's gonna be able to push up that right wall and push back the Ems quite easily because Ems isn't gonna be able to control that area with the walls.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a struggle for the M's there. Noping with a very aggressive position on the right side. Looks like they're going to be struggling to take him out. Now with the sleep on Finest,
Yep.
but
and
King Koopa now has his super to, finally take out that huge threat.
they
but-
do get the trade.
Yeah, they do get the trade, and now it's a 3 versus 2. They can possibly regain some map control over here. But the gems, it's 7-0 in favor of Sleepy. It's not looking too good for Kubi Gang right now. They really need a play. They need to get the max dead or something. Now
Yeah.
King Koopa with a very good position here. What do you think is gonna happen?
I don't know. I think he's getting pinched here actually because you know Igneous and Greek are both like pinching the left area and the mid, and Igneous really has that lock on. He's barely lost any HP this whole game.
Yeah, it's just like waiting for the
Yeah, and he just picks up 2 more gems and he can escape with that gadget very nicely
shape
timed.
shift, very, very nicely timed. Does get slowed here and is low. He actually gets stacked by Crow, which is going to keep him low, but they don't have the last gem. If Kubi Gang can get some of the mid control here, they might be able to have some sort of a comeback, but Noping just walking up for free over there on the right side.
Yeah.
Collects the last gem. Oh, this is not looking too good
And it's
for
a countdown.
Kubi Gang.
Countdown for Sleepy. See, we're gonna have to see if QB Gang can actually push up and do some damage. The M's looking not very good here. Trying to check the push, but not getting any damage. Everyone's just hiding behind the walls, and
Yeah.
with that control, Sleepy just maintains control. They aren't able to stop that countdown.
Yeah, and when you have that Sandy super down, it's actually the root sands prevents you from healing up because
Right,
you get a
yeah.
tick of 100 damage every single time you step in. So even if you try to walk all the way up, you're not going to be healing up in terms of hit points.
Yeah.
And it's just making it really difficult. They need to get some of that mid control, which they failed to do so in the previous match. Let's see whether they can get Greek out of this equation. I feel like he's been a secret weapon which
Yeah.
Sleepy has been
I
using.
believe he hasn't died the previous round at all.
Yeah, he didn't, and that super from the penguin, the porters, keep respawning, and they're such a huge threat
Yeah.
for the side of Kubi Gang.
And especially when you have a Crow and a Spike on the side of QB Gang, you can't deal with those penguin porters as
Yeah.
quickly, right? Because
Definitely.
Spike's reload speed is really, really slow compared to Max. I mean, after all, they are matched up at mid.
Yep. Anyways, something different we see King Koopa having a very, very good position on the top right there. Even with his super, and it's not going to allow Noping to take that lane anymore. Looks like he is trying to transition to the left side. And King Koopa posing a lot of good pressure over here. Looks like all that needs to be done is for Finest and the Spike to sort of, get rid of the Porter as well as maybe the Crow. King Koopa really pushing 2 of them back all the way there, doing so much for his team.
And really well done by King Koopa. He's not using his super right now. He's using it as a threat.
Yeah.
He just flashed it and immediately Greek and Igneous have to fall back because once you get caught by the M super, you're dead basically.
Yeah, that's really one of the strengths of M's, and you see King Koopa playing that almost to perfection right there. Finest going for the jump on Noping. Does he get the kill?
He will
No,
get the
doesn't,
kill
but yes,
in the end. So it is a trade.
It is a
and
trade,
Control
and,
still is under QB Gang with 9 gems to 5.
Yep,
And
Spike.
now they get a countdown
Yeah.
as well. King Koopa still with his super, and he's still waiting up in an aggressive position, trying to stop them from being able to push back to stop the countdown.
Yeah, I feel like King Koopa was the MVP of this
Yeah,
round right
definitely. And after seeing his previous match, he didn't really get to push that Sandy back the previous match.
Yep.
But in this game, he really got control of the right side of the map.
there. Yeah, definitely. There was a very early important interaction on the right side when Noping tried to use his sleeping gadget
Right.
on the M's on the right side. But King Koopa wasn't afraid. He just walked straight up, used his gadget of his own,
Yeah.
and he got the kill and his super. And from that point onwards, Noping couldn't have anything on King Koopa anymore.
Yeah. And so now we're gonna see a rotation from Sleepy. They're gonna change sides. Greek and No Pink are changing. So Mr. P will be on the right, Sandy will be on the left. Let's see how the matchup between Crow and Sandy goes. Yeah.
Looks like it's pretty in favor of Scooby Gang right now. I feel like Finest has a pretty good position on the right side, and King Koopa, anytime he wants, he can literally just walk up onto Greek, catch him off guard, and he'll fall like a fly. That's the power of M's. Such a huge damage output.
Yeah, and especially if you can time that dodge on the Mr. P briefcase as it bounces off, and you don't get damaged by that, and you can just charge straight at him, and we just need to see if King Koopa is able to pull that off here.
Yeah, it looks like he is sort of taking damage, kind of low here, and Greek does have his porter now. Finest going in for the important kill on Noping is going to give them a bit of space on the left side. King Koopa is going to regen, and it looks like Greek is sort of trapped on the top right side over there and does eventually fall.
Does fall. That was very interesting because you saw QB Gang had to fall back, right? Because they were really low on health. It was a 2v2, and interestingly, Sleepy chose to pinch mid onto King Koopa right there in the middle bush just now, but Finest counter-attacked with his jump to try and even the odds.
Yep, that was a very important interaction over there, and now Finest trying to scout out Greek in the middle of there. King Koopa trying to give some space for Finest to collect gems, but Noping is still holding such an aggressive position on the right side.
Yep,
it's
and
like
he is low now, but it's where the spike can land the final hit.
Yeah,
but they do take down Crow, and the gems will go to Sleepy.
Ooh, and Greek does manage to get away with that newly introduced speed gear, keeping King Koopa out of his range, and countdown has now begun. 8 seconds left, and Igneous with all the gems and his speed all the way far back.
Oh my.
Not going to be possible.
And to add insult to injury, even King Koopa falls with their remaining gems.
Yeah.
A really well played match. It was really close, the last one, I would say. It was like neck to neck, 7 gems each until the last second.
Yeah.
And really see how in this game, the game, like it can just turn over
Just
to
like
the
that,
other side,
right?
just like that. You
Yeah.
know. Yeah, well played to both teams. Definitely star player, No Pink. Well done there. You can see he really pushed those aggressive angles, and with this map, the walls really let him just
do that. Yeah.
And they had no one broke any walls because no one picked any wall breaking brawlers. And usually we see that more in some metas nowadays. You see the wall breaking brawlers. You can pick like a Griff maybe in this map.
Yeah, Ruffs.
Yeah,
you can
Ruffs.
straight up go Brock and just like use your gadget to open it
Yeah,
at the
exactly.
beginning. It's like,
Yeah.
it's a interesting way the meta has shifted. I mean, but we're not all playing all like full-on meta brawlers here.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a community competition, as we have said.
I mean, although these teams are kind of sweaty and they might be playing a lot of meta brawlers.
They are really sweaty. that was like the sweatiest match.
Yeah, that was
Oh man,
sweaty.
it was just really close 2-1, and in the end, Sleepy, of course, going up to the finals, and we will be seeing them play later on. Yeah.
In the grand finals,
And they will be
just like
going
that.
for that monitor.
Those sweet 24-inch
Alright.
165 hertz monitors. Oh dear.
Damn, but you know,
Spicy.
something really interesting there. They didn't pick triple
Throwers,
throwers.
And I mean, I don't know whether assassins were banned or not,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they did not pick
They did-
triple
yeah.
throwers.
Maybe
It was a
QB
strategy.
Gang
They thought
banned triple throwers.
they banned triple
Ooh.
throwers and assassins were banned,
Yeah.
so they had to play like Sandy and Mr. P and
Yeah, maybe that's why we saw
Maybe.
the comp that we did.
Maybe.
But I mean, you know, I was doing my quick stock back last week, and like when they released like the teams and the captains, then I just entered the code and like try and find how many trophies they have.
Yeah.
Then I looked up Team Sleepy, Igneous, the team captain, right? Then I saw him max like 1,000 trophies top, like his max trophies for max. Max trophies for max.
Max
trophies for max.
Max
yeah.
square trophies.
It was like 1,000, and then when we played them, we got first pick, and then my brother was like, because my brother was in my team,
Bad
he was like,
max.
no, he just picked max.
Oh, he
straight
picked
up.
max.
Yeah. He
Wow.
just picked Max. Then we were like, yeah, but we still lost. But you know,
Oh, damn.
you can see now he was really comfortable with that
Yeah.
brawler. You know, he just took that mid control
He
throughout
didn't
the whole game.
fall below half HP at all,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and
Basically.
even I mean you saw in the first game, he took that ninth gem and he almost died, but you know he just dashed out of the
Yeah.
way.
That
Yeah.
shapeshifter gadget to get out of those dangerous
Yeah.
situations kind of broken.
I mean,
in
it
my
really
opinion.
shows how you need that individual competence
The
for brawlers.
mechanical,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
skill, you
mechanical
know?
skill. Yeah, yeah, and really interesting match right there. So we'll be going to the next one very soon. Byro versus Fumes guy.
Yeah, we're actually gonna have a best of three sets, so we will be going on to the next map, which is either gonna be double
Oh,
swoosh.
best of three.
Yes, I kind of pulled some strings
Oh,
because I think the competitors
yeah.
as well found that it was a bit too fast.
Actually,
Like
that's
last
true.
week,
Yeah.
it was over really quick. There was a lot of downtime,
Yeah.
so
You know, if it was a best of three in the group stage as well, I think we could have qualified.
yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unlucky, really. I mean, this guy
No, I'm kidding.
deserves
I'm
the
kidding.
monitors.
I'm kidding.
Yes, the next map will be Hard Rock Mine, and
Yep.
if it goes to Sleepy again, then they will go on to grand finals.
Yes. Okay.
But otherwise, we'll go on to the final set, which is
Yes.
double swoosh.
So in this map, QB Gang will need to get at least a 2-1 to win this map overall to be able to bring it to map 3. And you know how Rock Mine is like the classic gem grab map.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
like
classic
it's
one.
the classic one. You know, there's some balls there, and maybe we'll see some wall breaking brawlers this time, unless they're banned, of course.
Yeah.
Maybe some throwers as well.
Throwers,
but
yeah.
it's really dangerous as well because you have the lanes on the left and right. You know,
Mhm.
if you pick a tank, you can just sneak up if like no one pays attention.
Pick a
And
Rosa
yeah, it's a
or
Rosa,
a Daryl, maybe.
right?
Who
Yeah.
knows?
So who knows what we will be picking in this match?
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
wish. I'm waiting for Supercell to let us spectate the draft mode
Yeah.
so we can see
Yeah.
like what. Oh, anyways, we're into the match.
So we do see a Sprout on side of QB
And
Gang.
a Rosa as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
A Rosa. So they're really playing aggressive here for Sleepy. The Rosa's gonna be trying to push the team back and really take control of that front bush to like push. Make sure that QB Gang don't have that space to push up.
Yep. And wow, Noping is going right into
Yeah,
the base.
he's just going crazy with that Rico. This map, Rico is especially dangerous on the
Yeah.
left and right sides.
Both
lanes.
sides.
Yeah, both lanes. You can just really destroy anyone coming up on the left or the right.
Wow, it looks like he's in the base right now, trying to take the Sprout, and actually is getting, with the help of a pinch from the 8-bit, does take him out pretty cleanly. Finus now trying to grab 2 gems. Let's see whether Noping is going to allow that. He is trying to deny that. Finus now with the jump, going to jump on Noping, but Noping doesn't get the bouncy castle in time.
Although
and
Greek
falls.
does get the trade, and
Yeah.
Control seems to be going towards QB Gang now because the Sandstorm is down, and Greek has to escape.
Yep. King Koopa knowing very well that his matchup is not for Igneous, but more for, you know, Noping on that Rico. It's not really, doesn't really make sense for Sandy to go against Rosa because you don't have enough DPS to take him out. And if you get too close, you're probably gonna die.
In fact, I don't think that any of the brawlers on QB Gang can really deal with Rosa in a short time. You know,
Yeah.
the DPS is really a bit low, so we might see the Rosa trying to have a little bit more impact in this match to try and like devastate the control on side of QB Gang.
yeah, it looks like Noping did kind of over-aggress over there.
Yeah.
I think he was going for a bouncy castle play or something, but
A
did
little
fall.
little cheeky with those Rico bouncing
Wow,
balls.
Yeah, look at Igneous going super aggressive, but does drop 2 gems, and it's not going to bring the gem count to an even 8-8. Noping does overextend yet again, does fall to the
And
Sandstorm.
Gregorish does manage to pick up the last 2 gems, and this is really good. Looking really good for QB Gang as long as they can hide. And
They just
you
need
know,
one more gem,
yeah.
actually. If Greek does manage to get one more gem, they will
It
tie the
is
countdown,
tied,
and
and
they do that.
And the Sprout falls. So, oh my, this is really close. And Finus is just left to just defend on himself, and he just falls like that. You know.
No. This is not looking too
This
good.
is not looking too good, especially since QB Gang's brawlers are quite squishy.
Yeah.
And- yeah.
We really saw Igneous pop off at the bottom there with the Rosa. He just, you
Yeah.
know, he just tanked a full Crow Super on top of himself. Like,
And nothing happened.
and
He just played on.
it was. I thought his HP went down by like 10%.
Yeah, I
No.
did it even go down?
I think it would have gone down.
Yeah,
you know,
it should have, right?
It's a
You know,
full blown super, so I think it would have gone down just a bit. But that is the power of Rosa on
Yeah.
this map, especially with that super.
Yeah,
Makes it so
and we see a
dangerous.
swap now in the rotation. Finance going on the right this time, maybe trying to poison the Rosa so you won't be able to hide. You know, you want to get that vision on the
Yeah,
Rosa.
always the biggest threat to the team has to be visible at all times. That's what Finance looks like he's trying to do. But Ignis is trying to slowly grow his bushes. But if you look at what Regoroshi is doing right now, he's putting his wall on the bushes, and that means that when the wall disappears, you can't have those bushes anymore. It basically disappears. You can see
Right.
that there's an open space right there. So it kind of denies kind of a counter for that Rosa
Yeah.
gadget over there.
That's really well played, and it also acts as a block. You know, Greek can't go mid after that wall is down.
You just straight up take those gems. But
Yeah.
now Ignis gets a huge kill on Finest, and now juking left and right does get a very aggressive position on Regoroshi, and now this is not looking too good for the side of Kubigang. Greek putting in an aggressive turret, looking to spawn trap Kubigang right now. Oh
Greek
no.
takes the opportunity to push up mid. He is pushed back by Finest a little, but
Yep.
Finest is about to be pinched by Noping and Greek.
Oh.
And actually, he's gonna be pinched 3 ways.
Yeah.
No, there was no way out there.
Yeah, that was tough. Like,
Yeah.
But I mean, he stayed alive for so long. Their Finest now again with the aggressive super.
And he jumped straight at the Rosa. Unfortunately,
I don't know
nothing,
about that
nothing
jump, to be
happens.
honest.
No,
Like-
nothing happened there.
Oh,
he
he's
jumps
jumping
again.
again.
He's jumping again.
He's jumping again for the Rosa. Oh no.
Oh no.
Sorry, you did not learn
man,
your lesson.
that's-
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. 6 to 9 is still winnable. Regoroshi now again with an aggressive wall. Wow.
Yep,
Blocking out
mid
the
control is still there
completely
with the Sandstorm.
and taking out the turret as well. This
yeah.
looks like a real opportunity for Kubigang right now. 7 to 9 gems. I feel like he does need to get his wall back again, but he doesn't, and he
Oh,
falls.
he just falls.
Reek with a clip.
Oh,
Ignis now
man.
pushing Finance all the way back. Noping managing to get an elimination on Regoroshi as well as getting a lot of good position on the left side.
Yeah,
8
and
to
they
10
just
gems.
need 2
It's still
gems to
winnable.
equalize. 2 gems to equalize. King Koopa is going for that. No ping does fall, and they do have mid control,
they
and
have
they
a tie.
equalize.
Yes.
They tie. And the Sandstorm goes down. Very nicely done by King Koopa to keep control of mid. Although Greek does with the turret and his speed boost, he just runs up and he
walks
gets
all the way up.
He just gets 1 gem, you know.
Yeah, he does have that cheat cartridge gadget which does allow him to make those aggressive plays, but
Yep.
You know,
And although Finest
Ooh.
does try and get a cheeky flank play there,
almost got it though.
almost got it, but he does push them back for
Yes.
a bit. Enough for Kubigang to get a
secure
2 gem
gems,
lead.
and that is enough. They can just fall back all the way and they will take this game. Looks
Yep.
like Finest is
And-
going to jump on Greek
yes,
as well.
and Greek will not fall, unfortunately.
But I mean,
But
it's impossible to make an
Kubigang,
aggressive
yes.
play at that point, right?
Yeah, and there will be no way unless they kill King Koopa, who was
all
carrying
the way
gems.
back, you know.
Yeah, and
wow.
you really saw him fighting for his life back when it was like 10-7, 10-8. He was fighting for his life, trying to keep control, and he did manage to escape no pink, the Rico. Very
Yeah.
dangerous Rico on the left lane.
Yeah, I do have to applaud one thing there. Sprout, you know, although he died, he did manage to get his wall down in the mid at the final point, and that actually allowed them to get the mid control and the final 2 gems there to secure
Yep.
the round. If you saw what I saw, you'd know. But anyways, Noping again with a very aggressive position on the right side, popping the bouncy castle to get rid of Sprout.
And
wow.
he does 2.
Wow.
Oh,
Pink
they get
with
a
the
team
Greek.
wipe.
That is a
Wow.
super clean team wipe.
Wow.
Noping with Greek, and then Ignis on the left to finish off
Yep.
King Koopa. Wow, that was super clean.
But I like to just interestingly point out Kubigang. Finance started off on the right, but
Yeah.
once he saw the Rico come down their right lane, he just instantly rotated to the left. He knew the Rosa was gonna be on the left.
Yeah, getting a mark on that Rosa is so important, and that's what actually got them the win there. A lot of that control and the build for that super.
Yeah, and you
Was
definitely
not
saw in the first game here of this map that the Rosa was basically having 2v1s throughout the whole game and winning some of them. So you really don't want to let the Rosa have these 2v1s.
Yeah, exactly. But Greek went for a really aggressive play that, but he did have his cheat cartridge, so he does secure 9 gems
And
in his favor.
unfortunately, they didn't even know Ignis was in that bush. And
Yeah, but
they just
he
got
didn't-
spawned. They didn't get any
Yeah.
killed though.
Ignis didn't get anything there, which I think he kind of needed. Greek now is going to almost fall 300 HP on the top right there. It's going to give full mid control in favor of Kubigang. They just need to get this one more round in order to remain in this competition. Let's see if Sleepy can close it off once and for all. Ignis now again trying to get some position, but he's getting shot by everybody.
Yep, and no pink really pushing up there. He's really getting a good flank.
Yeah, it
And
does get the kill on Finance. It's
Yes.
huge.
Ignis
wow,
goes
the
down.
kill on Ignis resets the countdown.
But no pink takes King Koopa down as well, and I mean, these trades are just going back and forth, but Sleepy does have the countdown.
Yeah, and it's not enough to tie. They actually need to kill Greek right now. 3 seconds left on the clock.
And Finest just goes in with no backup. And
Yeah, I mean,
unfortunately, time is running out. There's nothing
Wow.
they could do there really.
That was a really close
Yeah,
game though. Huge
really
applaud
close
to
game.
Kubi Gang.
QB Gang playing to the last second really, and they were 1-0 down in this map, and they just came back to make it 1-0. It was looking really close, but unfortunately, I would say that the main factor, I guess, would be the comp. They
Yeah,
really just got
definitely a
out-comped
comp.
here. Yeah, I
I
mean,
feel like-
you have to talk about the meta,
Yeah, okay, so Rico is extremely strong in this
Yeah,
map.
in fact, every time this map comes out on ladder, I would play Rico just
Yeah.
to practice.
It's free.
Yeah,
It's free.
it's-
Rico is free. You definitely get value no matter who you go against. If you go against a control like Sprout, you can always play like how Noping did. He went for a really aggressive play.
Yeah.
And although he got low, he knew he had those walls. So he used that bouncy castle gadget to regen all the way to full.
Yeah.
And continue to maintain that pressure. If you go against a Rosa as well, you have the DPS with your super online. You can absolutely shred the HP of a Rosa.
Yeah.
So it's even with the Sandy, when you go against those kind of control brawlers, it's also pretty good. So it's a super good brawler overall. I mean, I think, who do you think the MVP of that match for you is?
Well, I mean, obviously Greek. He's just hanging around mid. You
Hanging around
you
mid.
see No Pink and you see Igneous like charging down
All the way.
2v1s, boom, 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 killing people, like getting so many kills, and then Greek's just chilling there, behind his turret. Oh, I'll just shoot a bit here, help you out.
Oh, look, some
Yeah.
gems.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I'll just take the
walks
gem.
up and then cheat cartridges all the way back.
Yeah, and really, I mean, you can see the teamwork there as well. The coordination, No Pink and Igneous, they're just saying, I got this fight. You just help out. You don't have to push.
Yeah.
Just take the gems. Just take the gems.
Yeah.
Once you get 10, you can run back.
They can literally just like throw their bodies,
Yeah.
and like the rest just fall. Like
Yeah.
they have to fall back,
Yeah,
they give
and
them-
especially with such a matchup, you need to be aggressive
Yeah.
since the brawlers on QB Gang's side are a bit more squishy.
Mhm.
You need to be aggressive. You don't want to let them be able to push up. And
Yeah.
we've seen that in the second game, that QB Gang, when they got mid control, and
Yeah.
when the Sprout Wall and the Sandstorm both
very
went down.
difficult.
Yes, it was very hard to get
For
back.
Sleepy,
on.
yeah. And that's how they won that game actually. Yeah, for me, my MVP, although it's not from the winning team, it does go to King Koopa. I feel like he played a really good Sandy. He knew that his matchup against Rosa wasn't good initially,
Yeah.
and he very quickly switched lanes and took the Rico, and he did really good dodging here and there, putting
Mhm.
some pressure on 8-bit as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it was a really nice game to watch
Yeah.
overall.
In fact, I mean, even not just in this map, but the first map as well, King Koopa.
yeah,
He really assessed after the first map, the round loss.
yeah.
He really assessed his playing, and he was like,
Mm.
okay, I need to do something different here.
Yeah.
And that's really good on him to think about how you can get better after each map,
Yeah.
after each loss. If you win or you lose, you need to think,
Yeah.
how do I get better? Yeah.
Exactly. And yeah, we really encourage the spirit. Thank you everybody. I mean, for both Kubi Gang, thank you
Yeah.
so much for coming.
Well played to both teams.
Well played to both teams as well. Congratulations to Sleepy for qualifying to the finals. We'll see you guys later against the winners of the semifinals 2 matchup. Yeah, it's been
Actually, we'll see QB Gang as well in the third and fourth
oh
place
yeah,
match.
Kubi Gang will
Yeah,
be fighting.
so don't
for third
go
place.
home yet,
Yes,
QB
you,
Gang.
you're not. You're not. It's not
Don't-
over
don't
yet.
go home
you're,
yet.
You're still wanted.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see those 2 matches
I'm so
later
sorry, I
on.
forgot, yeah.
No, yeah, and really excited for semis 2 upcoming. It'll be Fumes Guy versus
Byro
Byro plus
and
Spoos
Spoos
GF.
GF,
Yeah,
yes.
it's gonna be a really
What a
exciting
team
match. Yep. And before that, we'll just take a short break.
Yes. Short break. I think I'll see you. I won't be casting the next one with you.
No.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a
after
pleasure
this,
casting with
yeah.
you. I'll see you around later, Mr. Ninja Jakin.
Yep.
Jakin. Yes.
And I will be back.
We'll be back. We'll have a quick break. We'll see you guys shortly.
I'm hopeless in the crossfire. There's nowhere to go. I'm holding my desires. My heart overflows. The only direction that I'll ever need is a deeper connection that's leading me. And I Just hold me, 'cause I don't wanna run from your heartbeat, your heartbeat. No, 'cause I'm lost in your love. I can't break the fall, you're taking it all. I'm lost in your love. I'm lost in your love. I'm lost in your love. I'm lost in
Separated through the miles, searching for the answer to our trials. We came so far through our weakness. We found a love, even the stars between us won't bury us. One day we can be together, and this moment could last forever. I say that you and I have found a piece of heaven, so I pray we can be together one day. We found love in separate ways. Heartbreak is a wonderful price to pay. We came so far through our weakness. We found a love, even the stars between us won't bury us. One day we can be together, and this moment could last forever. I say that you and I have found a piece of heaven, so I pray we can be together one day. One day
Hello and welcome back from the break. So I may not look like Ninja Jekin. I've shapeshifted into another form, but hello. My name is Jelly Queen, and yeah, I'll be joined with Aaron, as you've met him just now, and we'll be casting the rest of the Brawl Stars game. So, Aaron, why don't you tell us about our next contenders?
All right, so our next contenders will be Byro plus Spooz GF versus Fumes Guy. And this is going to be an interesting matchup because both teams have some sort of experience in the monthly qualifiers. So that's the official Brawl Stars Championship. And yeah, Byro is actually my own team. If you guys were tuning in last week, I'm actually part of the roster, but I kind of took a break, so that's why we see Spooz GF come into the equation. Yeah, we've been playing since 20 19, 2021,
That
sorry,
is a flex.
2021, and it's been here and there, but they are all very experienced competitive players. This is a casual, family-friendly tournament, so kind of out of place, but still, over here to have a grab at those goodies in first place. Uh, as one of them actually said, I'm here to get free monitors and Sao. That is what Raz said
Shout
from
out to
Byro.
you, Raz.
And then Jaden actually said, "We're gonna lose first round. I'm sorry, guys." And then it's like the paise face. Guys, it's okay. Let's just have fun. But that guy, he says one thing and then does another. So that's Jaden for you guys. We'll have to see whether they do lose first round and are out or fight for third place. But yeah, tell us a bit more about their opponents, Electrofumes. Do you know anything about them, Jelly Queen?
Electrofumes. Okay, so we had an interview with them at the very start of the competition, and they said they started as a team in 2020. So it's been about 2 years of them playing together. So I'm really expecting some team
Chemistry,
chemistry.
yes.
Yes, wow, we finished each other's.
Sentences. Oh
I
my
was gonna say
goodness.
sandwiches.
Oh, I thought it would be like McSpicy's or something.
We finished each other's McSpicy.
McDonald's. Okay, both of us like McDonald's. Okay,
Yes,
that
we
is
do.
out of the question.
Okay,
So
but yes, for Fume Guy, they wanted to shout out their Instagram. So we have Shashauri. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. A Thirsty Koopa, Inspo07, Sigma, and Sigma Lord BS. I think that's their fourth. Yeah. So very strong matchup with Fumes guys. I remember playing against them in ladder. I feel like a lot of us here today were all very we've just been degenning. We have been playing Brawl Stars for years and years, so we're pretty familiar with each other. And yeah, it's nice how our small little community is coming together in this TeleTrip festival. But anyway, speaking of our opponents, should we run through the prizes once again? Because
yeah,
previously, Ninja Jikin, he was mentioning that everyone here will never walk away like hands free. You will definitely get something. So
hands free, empty-handed, right?
empty-handed. Yep.
Hands free too. Hands free. It's not when you're driving, right? That's hands free when you're like
No, we
you
do
don't.
not want you to drive hands free.
Yes,
Rip.
yes. Use your hands when you drive. Anyway, nobody will be walking away empty-handed. Uh, so yeah, let's go through the prizes once again. So in first place, you will be receiving three AOC gaming monitors, 24-inch, 165 hertz, and that is the gold class of today's standard. It's the go-to for any FPS gamer or PC gamer in general. Um, both me and Jelly Queen do have monitors, maybe not up to as good of a specification as this by AOC, but yeah, that just gives you a sense of its worth, and that first place is really a really good prize. And for second and third place, we do have some AOC 500 and 300 gaming keyboards as well as mice for the rest of you guys to take home. Not all, but maybe the second and third places will be able to grab those, and then of course the rest will leave with some other goodies. I mean, in totality, today the prize pool exceeds $3,000.
That is insane, honestly. That is
Three
insane.
thousand. It is a lot. Yes. So
I bet we never thought that playing Brawl Stars would get us all these top of the notch like gaming gears. Like I'm pretty sure over like the COVID duration, all of us transitioned into PC gamers like somewhat somehow. Hence we have these like headset stands, these mice, these keyboards, these monitors, and it all just started from Brawl Stars. So
Yes.
amazing.
Thank you, Brawl Stars,
Yes.
for the opportunity to receive these prizes, and of course, thank you to TeleTrip Gaming as well. Do go ahead and follow their socials if you haven't already. Follow out the Twitch stream which you're watching right now, as well as their other socials. Anyway, we're into the first
Alright, we are
game.
into the first game. So looking at the matchup, I'm really liking this Leon pick here by Geek Septic, and Leon is such a great pick here because being an assassin brawler, you can go invis, use all these walls and these bushes to your advantage, and get some sneaky kills off of these squishier brawlers like Squeak over there, played by X9J. Looks like a little bit of a back and forth, but Chambermaid does take down one of them, and it's now a 3v2 with the control of the mid in the favor of Byron.
Yeah, a really nice pinch over there by Chambermain as well as X9J. Forgive me if I do call Chambermain Raz because that is his real name, but yes, on the Gene there, posing a lot of pressure at the moment. He has his pull. T-Rez as well as Skeptic are going to be careful to get when they get in range of him because they could be pulled at any moment and die to a 3 versus 1 instantly. And now we see a kind of a lane swap over here. X9J opting to take Mr. P on the right side. 2 quick shots to get rid of that super. Oh, we see on the left side, Wigglypin going in for a jump on Electrofumes. Doesn't quite find the kill. But they do kind of trade it out on the right side. Now it's a 1v1. Chambermain with a huge pull on Electrofumes to basically guarantee the win over there. 11 gems on him. The countdown has begun. 10 seconds.
Wow, that is looking like an easy clap right there. It was the way that Byron played that was to perfection, and I think Wigglypin might not have gotten the kill, but still she managed to get all of that presence at the left lane. There was so much pressure there, which allowed Raz to push up and eventually take down the Rico. Well done, what can I say?
That was really well played, and actually a bit of insider info from Fume Sky, their team. They did say that they will be targeting a specific member from Pyro in the hopes of winning this match.
Okay.
We'll not say who, but yeah, it looks like they're trying really hard to win this. I mean, of course we want that competitive spirit, but don't forget this is a family-friendly and amateur-centric tournament. Anyways, on the right side, we see a trade between Skeptic and X9J. Chambermain does have his pull here, and that's going to be a lot of pressure for the side of Pyro.
Indeed. And if you think about it, I think Mr. P is kind of a counter to Throne. So it will be a little bit annoying for Wigglypin to push up and win her matchup against Rico as well. A little bit of a trade, but Raz Chamberlain does have his super. He might be able to make a play really soon, and you can tell that it is going to happen because X9J is right there backing his teammate up all the way. What I think now is Geek would get his super up and slowly inch his way forward. But the left lane is a little bit of a stalemate. I was about to say that, but I guess not. Electrofumes takes out Wigglypin. She ate that clip in one bite.
It's okay. I mean, X9J and Chambermain are doing really well as a duo on the right side. Actually finding the gem carrier T-Rez over there. It's going to make them drop all their gems and put them in a bit of a risky position. But I do like to applaud Skeptic over here on the right side, putting a lot of pressure and actually tanking one of the gene pools just now with his gadget. Electrofumes going in for a huge pull, but Chambermain does keep him down to 1 shot. And with 7 gems to 8, it's going to be looking like a really close match so far.
Indeed. At first, when we started this game, Byro was so dominant and everything was in their favor, but this is true that things can tie up. Chambermaid does pull one of the penguins down, but it's fine. Being a Gene, you will be able to get your super back up relatively quickly if you get those shots in Septic. Greek Septic with 3 gems, you might have overextended that a little bit, but Tiras over there on the right lane is just trying to inch his way forward and get as much space as possible.
Wow,
And
Wiggly being with the slow over there, it's going to be able to let X9J get the super to land perfectly and can guarantee the kill. Skeptic is at one shot. Oh, both looking pretty low. A bit of a pinch from Electrofumes and Skeptic over here, and it looks like Chambermain does fall. X9J low on hit points, does collect the rest of the gems to try and get another tie up 11-11. Now T-Rez now collecting another gem. It's going to be looking like Pyro does need one gem. Electrofumes is doing so much on the left side, putting a lot of
he's
pressure.
A menace.
Yeah, and Wiggly Bean gonna go for the kill. Does
Huge
get
kill.
the kill down, and wow, it resets yet again. This is a super close game.
It is a super close game, but oh,
Wow,
here
that-
we are in countdown once again. Viral X9J with the super, everything explodes onto the mid. Electrofumes low on health. Septic, what is going
He's
on?
invisible but still tagged by the squeak shot. Wow. And it looks like he is gonna fall here by Chambermain. 14-14. It looks like the overall countdown for gem grab has started in 9 seconds. Whoever has more gems wins the game. No more gems are going to be spawned, and they have to kill somebody from Byro. It looks like they didn't really understand what was going on there. Chambermain with a pull on T-Rez, guaranteeing that win. Wow, what a game, going down to actually the last
a game.
second. Woo.
Indeed. Both teams played that really, really well. Like, we saw Electrofumes on the left lane. He was just being so annoying, you know, like standing at the side, chipping down the teammates. But, you know, X9J and Chambermain, they were an excellent duo in the mid, managing to get that control. Everyone had their part to play. But who was your MVP, Aaron?
My MVP for that match definitely has to be X9J. I feel like he had some really good supers, capitalizing off, maybe Wiggly Peen slow at one point. That was a very important kill. And he did have a lot of presence early game as well with his gadgets. You know, he just used a gadget and blocked off an entire section of the map because you're slowed, and there's also vision provided to your whole team when they try to walk through that little puddle, you could say. And yeah, he just played Squeak to a really good level. I feel like I know that he is very comfortable with Squeak. It's one of his favorite brawlers, and when he came to the meta, he was just, jumping at it. He loved Squeak, and yeah, you can really see one of the best Squeaks you could possibly ever see. If you don't really keep up with the scene, this might be the best Squeak you ever see in your entire life. And yeah, my MVP definitely goes to Jaden. X9J, what about you, Jelly Queen?
Huge flex. I was going to say the same thing. Like when you were talking about X9J, I really wanted to commend the Squeak pick because in a map like this, having the walls, one would think, hey, why don't we opt for a thrower? How about a Sprout? You know, having that wall at the right side could create choke points in the middle and the left lane. But having that Squeak was about area denial. His basic attack is a radius and it is so large, you can easily just get people in the bushes. And even if it's not for walls, like let's talk about the Leon as an example. Like throwing your super right into the mid, it's almost as if his super invisible ability was just gone. It was deemed useless at that point. So I think the draft was really good for Squeak. But let's not forget about the other team. I think they had a good idea with Mr. P. I could see what they were trying to go at, but it didn't really work out as a team. I think Byro had better team chemistry overall.
Yeah, I mean, Fumes guy really did put up a good fight. Having a gem grab go all the way to the final second there, having a back-to-back, tie in terms of gems, no team actually able to secure the mid control for a good amount of time, which is like around 6 or 7 seconds to collect 2 gems. It does show that it has been a very, very tight and close game, going down all the way to the final second of Gem Grab. You hardly see that. Previously, that didn't even exist in Gem Grab. There wasn't a timer, and the game would go on for something like 8 minutes. So I'm so glad they introduced that. It really forced teams to close off, and I think that if Fumes Guy kind of knew what was going on, they might have been a bit more aggressive towards the end, and we might have seen a very nice clip of a Rico Super, because I feel like Electrofumes was the trump card, the secret card they needed to win that over there. He was actually putting so much pressure on the left side. Huge, congratulations to you as well, like for playing that brawler to such a good level, as well as the rest of the team. I mean, bringing it that close, it is commendable. But they are a match point. Unfortunately, if Byro does take the next game, they will be proceeding on to the finals. So we do need to see something different, something to step up, change that game, to finally take that win against Byro. Yeah.
Yeah, well said, Aaron. Well said. Do you think there will be a change up in comps? I feel like on the part of Fumes guys, there might. And when you were talking about Electro Fumes being a trump card, I really agree with the Rico pick. I'm hoping that they could change up their Mr. P a little. It just didn't quite connect for me.
Hmm. I think it might, it may or may not in terms of comp. We are going to go on to the next map, which is Hard Rock Mine.
Oh yes,
So,
apologies for that. Yes, we did. We
but
are
I mean,
changing maps.
Rico is really good on that map as well.
He
So,
is. He
you know,
is.
we might just see Electro Fumes pop off over there if Pyro fail to ban that, or if they have the opportunity to grab that before Pyro does, because it is usually a very contested pick on that map, a brawler on that map. So we'll have to wait and see. I think just now we did see Kubi Gang versus Sleepy. They went with a very, very nicely synergized comp with a 8-bit Rosa and Sandy. 8-bit Sandy and Rico, sorry, not Sandy. But yeah, we're into the next game, and it looks like there is a Rico, and it looks like it's on the side of Pyro, so not really what we wanted Electrofumes to be running, but
But look at Geek. He's just being so annoying. How's he not dead yet? You know.
yeah, he's just walking into the base, getting Chambermaid and Wigglypin at one shot each, but I mean, the point is they did give a lot of pressure and it did allow them to get 2 gems, but now T-Res is being a bit more cautious now to grab the next gem. Skeptic with a huge invisibility doesn't manage to kill X9J. What good movement, but he does eventually fall. Electrofume making quick work of that turret as well. Chambermaid goes down and it is almost a team wipe for the side of Fumes guy. And Skeptic is just absolutely popping off on the Leon right now.
Is. He's creating so much presence there, just stacking super after super. He hasn't even taken a single hit damage yet, you know. Okay, I've just called shot, but
jinxing it by Jolly Green.
But looking at Fumes guy, all they had to do was collect the gems, because right now we are 8-2. It's huge, because I would have expected Byro to have the upper hand with the Rico pick, but Septic is doing wonders on that Leon. This shows that, you know, if you play it well and be a little bit sneaky, things might work out in your favor. And just like that, the gems go down, Septic collects the remaining 3.
He is tagged and it does allow Chambermaid to get the kill on that, but Electrofume just quickly walks up and grabs the next 2. Now they need to kill either Electrofumes or T-Res on the top over there if they want to reset. Chambermaid's going to go for T-Res, but they're quickly trying to identify him out. Bell Gadget and Leon collapse on him and he doesn't manage to find the kill. And it looks like Fumes guy does take round number 1.
Yes, sir. That was a very dominating performance by Team Fumes guy. I'm really shocked. I think the way that Team Byro has to change up their strategy, you know, they just have to deny Septic at all costs. And looking at how, you know, Pam and X9J's split, there's so much area denial, but how was Leon still undetected? Well, this time round, it seems like Septic goes down in the early rounds. And that's really well played. And Raz is moving up to the left lane, trying to push back the spike a little bit more.
Yeah, he does get... Oh, wow, he actually gets the kill with the bouncy cats over there. Well, actually, if you guys didn't know, Pam is a soft counter to Leon. So basically, whenever the Leon appears in the face of a Pam, you just kind of stick around and you get the gadget off. So Leon has 0 ammo in front of you. But Chambermaid is actually doing so much work on the left there, actually finding Leon as well as holding that mid control. And now Wigglypin just needs to collect the gems over and over. T-Rex actually finds himself on the right side. X9J is at 1 shot, but Chambermaid, wow, it's absolutely just holding that grass on the left side. Finally goes down with the trade over from Skeptic. Really much something very needed in that side around. Wigglypin now 8-2 gems. They really need to make something work for the side of Fumes guy. And now they just spotted Skeptic. Do you think he can make a play right here, Jelly Queen?
Oh my. This game is such a different one from the one that we had just seen. I can really see Septic trying his very best to push up on the different lanes, but that's just to no avail. He goes down time and time again. Well, 9 gems in the pocket of Byro. T-Raz in a very tricky spot. A huge super down by Chambermaid, which actually does hit Electrofumes and makes him low, but that life plant will not be able to sustain him. T-Res going down once again.
Oh my goodness, I really do have to applaud my teammates over here. Although it might seem biased as ever, I feel like Chambermain and X9J were doing so much on the right and left side of the map, especially Chambermain, which is Res. He seemed unkillable. Like I feel like Skeptic just he knew he couldn't go through the bushes because that's where Rico had the choke point, so he was forced to go in the open space. But then thanks to the help of both Wigglypeen and Chambermain, they managed to squeeze him out very quickly, and he continued to pose a lot of pressure on whoever was in the mid. And
Yes, sir.
I think that was the win condition they needed, and looks like they are trying to look for something like that as Chambermain does sneak up towards the top left yet again.
Yeah, Aaron, it's crazy. I think they are the definition of teamwork makes the dream work. As long as you play it well, there is a possible chance of a recovery. But
Did you see that?
yes, he just got deleted.
He waited for Spike to get right in his face, and he's like, "I'm about you to death," and then he just did that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Chambermain absolutely popping off Rico right there, getting the bouncy cast to heal up and continue to put that pressure. But Skeptic, he's going back to what worked in the first game, putting a lot of pressure on the right-hand side of the map.
And he is doing his team justice right there. But X9J going for an aggressive play on this tweak, manages to take down Septing. Once again, there's a little bit of a reset as two of Fume's guys' teammates respawn. Electrofume's kind of moving on to the right lane a little bit more, but to no avail. Here we see Raz back, just hunting them down like the assassin that he is, and
Yeah,
it's a
wow.
stalemate at this point.
It is stalemate, but I feel like Byro does have the mid control over here, and X9J is doing a lot of work with his squeak. Supers going down left, right, center. He does eventually fall. Caster's Curse right there yet again. Wigglypeen finally collecting the 10 gem, just needs to go all the way back. Puts the turret down as well to get to safety. Pops the gadget as well to push Septic away. Now X9J and Chambermain are just sacrificing their lives at this point to guarantee Wigglypeen's life, and it looks like a bit of a spin there. They know they won, 1 second left, and Byro does take both sets, and they are our second set of finalists. Wow!
Wow, wow, wow. And I think that you're feeling really, really proud of Byro right now. You're like, thank God I'm in this team. Thank God they didn't lose.
Oh, lose face.
Yeah, I'm honestly so surprised at how the last two games was so dominating in the favor of Byro. Like looking at the very first one when Septic really popped off there, I feel like that was like a slap to Byro's face. They were like, okay, we have to wake up ready.
I know.
We have to like play properly.
Yeah, and it looks like they really did. You could see a lot of focus by all three members, especially Raz. I feel like on the second game, if he didn't do as much as he did with the Rico on the top left there, it might not have been going as smooth as it did for this set round. So yeah, good job to everybody on Byro as well as on the side of what's the team name again?
Electrofumes. Yes,
They-
I'm not very sure about that. I felt like Belle could have done way more, but it seems like she was that free pick. Like she was just, she was getting the shots in. There were like the traps here and there, but
Might be a pick issue, maybe not.
yeah,
It's kind of hard to tell as well, but I think he did do his best.
yeah.
I feel like he did do whatever his role was. It was kind of hard to go in the mid at a certain point once Chambermain was on the left there. So, I mean, nice try. I think it was a slight out comp if
Yeah.
I had to say so myself. Squeak, I feel like they're allowing Jaden to play it a bit too much. It's actually a really strong brawler in the meta right now. Byro going full tryhard with the meta brawlers, but yeah, they did do really well. Electrofumes as well. The first set of gem grab was super close, and it does show your strength. I mean, like you are matching up to one of the Brawl Stars Championship consistent monthly qualifiers teams, monthly finals teams. So that is something to be proud of, and I mean, we'll definitely want to see you in the next TeleTrip event as well.
Yes, I mean, why would you not like fight for this? The monitors are at stake, guys. Please, off camera, Aaron was like, "Wow, I should have played lah. You cast yourself, Jess. I want the monitors
Those
too."
monitors, they're too good.
Yeah, Exactly. But anyways, a big congratulations to Byro and also Team Sleepy, right? Sleepy Gang, or was it just Sleepy? Team.
Sleepy,
Yeah,
sleepy.
sorry, I was too sleepy, so I
She was
couldn't remember.
sleeping. No, she wasn't. But yes,
Yeah, so they will be going head to head in the finals, but Team Kubi Gang and Team Electrofumes will be fighting for the third place match. So stay tuned for that. I'm just happy that nobody is walking away. I'm not gonna say hands free.
hands
No.
free. We'll say hands free from now on because that sounds cool.
Okay.
Hands free. No one's walking away hands free. We all have hands full of prizes and whatever goodies AOC Gaming has in store for us, including gaming keyboards, monitors, and some other special goodies.
Yeah, the headset stands, yeah, like you said, mice, keyboards,
Yeah,
all the peripherals, really, really good. So once again, thank you so much, AOC Gaming, for sponsoring our event. And if you didn't know, TeleTrip is in part of the IMDA Digital for Life Festival, which I'm not sure if it happens every year, but I'm glad that it did. It's our very first gaming LAN event in forever. So I'm pretty sure in the next few months or years to come, we will see more and more participants, and these events will be more and more exciting.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So once again, huge thank you. Thank you for those who have just tuned in. This is the TeleTrip Festival Telematch in collaboration with Tencent. Our prize sponsor, if you didn't hear already, is AOC Gaming, providing us with those sweet, sweet prizes. Our live stream partner is Skoga, and like you said, it's in support of
IMDA.
right, yes. She's always the one who says that line, so yeah, it's in support of IMDA Digital for Life Festival, and it is organized by Susu. So, thank you to all our partners. Yeah, we've just completed the second semifinals match, and we have our finals. Pyro and Spoochiev versus Team Sleepy, which will be after this. And don't forget to stay tuned for the third match as well, third place match, which will be against Kubi Gang versus Team Electro Fumes.
Yes, but actually, before we watch the finals, we will be passing over our microphones to the Roblox team. So, all of you in the chat who are here to watch Roblox, you're like, please get these browsers people over with.
I'm not here for Brawl Stars.
But
Give me the
now that you
Roblox.
watch it, it looks interesting, right? So you can download the game, and who knows, maybe next year you'll be the one signing up for the Brawl Stars category instead of Roblox. But after this, we will be watching the semi-finals for Roblox. So there will be two matches, and later the casters will tell you more. We will be shape shifting into other people, like how I was shape shifted by Ninja Jakin.
Yes.
Yes, and only then we will watch the third place matches, and then the grand final. So that is the rundown for today. So grab a snack if you're at home, sit back and relax. We can all just bing chilling from now on, and we will be going for a break really soon.
Cherry Queen, did you know Hell Panda packets from 7-Eleven are $3? $3. So if you want a snack, I mean, Hell Panda's there at your nearest 7-Eleven, but I'm sure there's plenty others as well. Just
Okay, he's
grab
saying
a
that
snack.
because like on
She,
the way I
she,
was like, "Yo, Aaron, are you hungry?" I bought some snacks for us, and I was like, "Damn, I didn't know it was so expensive. 7-Eleven is so expensive." Jeez.
it's okay. I mean, 7-Eleven has a bunch of really good stuff, so please go to 7-Eleven. If you are in a need of snacks, I
7-Eleven is not
I have nothing against
sponsored.
7-Eleven. Okay, I mean 7-Eleven is great. I go to 7-Eleven all the time, but I feel like Hell Panda, the price of that, just bring it down a bit.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
please. But do grab a snack. We're gonna be having a bit of a long day ahead. Roblox after this, and then Brawl Stars finals later on. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll be going for a short break now, and yeah, you'll see us shape shifting into Roblox, friends.
Yes. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in, and even if you were just stumbling around the Twitch page and wondering who are these random people, hi, I'm Jelly Queen and this is
I'm
Aaron
Aaron.
Brawl.
Yes, Aaron Brawl.
Yes,
Yes.
and we are casting for a event TeleTrip, so if you're interested in the future, please sign up. Remember
Yep.
to follow all of our socials to find out more. So anyways, we'll be heading into the break and we'll catch you later.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
searching for the answer to our trials. We came so far through our weakness. We found a love, even the stars between us won't bury us. One day we can be together. In this moment
what's your number? It's hard to tell you no. I know you've got bad intentions. Oh, it feels so good to have attention. Yeah, no one has to know. No one has to know you're my guilty pleasure. Keep it on the low. Keep it on the low. You're my guilty pleasure.
All right, welcome back, everybody. I'm Ninja Jakin. Yeah,
Jelly
and,
Queen.
Yeah, and this is Captain
Captain
Muse. Yes, so we're back here, and we're not gonna be playing Brawl Stars for now,
Yep.
but we are moving on to 10-match Roblox semi-finals.
Yeah, we
4
got
teams.
quite a good lineup. I think we've got Power Boost and Tank Fam going on for the first game.
Yep.
All right, so what do you think of Roblox? I mean, we were talking earlier just now
Yeah.
about the games that we play, and they all have like metas and drafts.
Yeah.
And what do you think about Roblox?
Roblox has no drafts, right? It's
Yeah, you just buy stuff.
you
and
just
then
go in
power up.
and you
and
play. You just kick a ball, right? It's like primary school soccer. And yeah, I've never played this game before. This tournament, I've just
Yeah.
downloaded it a few 2 weeks ago, just to try it out, get the feels of the game, and it was pretty fun. First impression, literally primary school football.
It's chaotic, right?
Yeah, it's definitely chaotic.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on. You don't know what you're trying to do. Like you don't know who's. I mean, you can't know where the ball generally is, and everyone's just running in that direction. And
So-
yeah,
The thing is, Jakin, I'm a little bit older than most of the other casters here, so I've been playing for
Yeah.
a while. And the thing about Roblox is that it's so simple, but also extremely colorful.
yeah,
To me, it's like toddlers playing football.
yeah.
You've got
it
like,
looks like
blue,
that, right?
blue orbs, and then you've got boulders that are red in color, and then you've got the ball that's changing colors,
Yeah.
right?
But actually, there are a few nuances to this game. In
Mhm.
fact, like the changing ball colors you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Apparently, different colors means you get an easier shot.
Yep, it builds up over time. So I
Yeah.
think over time, the main code of the program is supposed to make it such that the goals don't take too long.
Mm-hmm.
It's not FIFA 2020.
Yep, it's not.
And
You
for
don't. There's
2022
no 1-0 games
Yeah.
in this Roblox game.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the format of today's game. It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be a best of one, right?
Yep, best of one.
And we're gonna have the first to how many goals? To win?
10 goals, I believe.
10 goals.
First to 10 goals. So it's not like there's no park the bus or no
Yeah.
strats like that. You see in normal football games, park the bus, just
There is
defend.
no stalling for time.
No,
just
you
passing it
have
around.
to get those 10 goals. And
Yeah.
especially if you try and defend and waste time, the ball will progress, it will change color, right? And
Yeah.
it'll become easier to score, so it gets more
It
dangerous
becomes
over time.
way easier to score. It gets a lot faster. The game gets a lot more fast-paced over time.
Yep.
So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. It's kind of also my first time casting a game like this because I've seen like videos of the Roblox series, and I've seen the Super Striker League, and it seems really, really fun. Like it's
Right.
very hectic,
Yeah, it's
but
crazy.
there is method to the madness.
Yes, and we will be seeing if the teams today have that method and
Mhm.
are able to triumph over the madness.
Yeah.
Yes, and in fact, we are already in to the first game, Power Boost
Okay,
versus
Power
Tank
Boost
Fam.
versus
On
Tank Fam.
blue team, we have Power Boost, and they're already they're already in. They already got
They
the
got
first
the
goal.
first goal in.
Yeah.
So that's how fast this game goes.
Yep, we didn't even know the game started.
Okay,
yeah.
so fun fact, Tank Fam, right? They are a family playing together.
Yep.
They seem to they clearly know what they're doing in the
Yeah,
semifinals.
definitely.
Right now. And Balotelli,
Oh, but he just scales past the defenders.
Yep.
And they get bombed. So it's a free shot for distant here, and
gonna be no,
he
the,
gets a save.
the save.
But the
goes
fun
out.
fact, I did mention this yesterday. When in the goalie, every time that he saves a ball,
Yep.
he loses a bit of HP. So it gets a bit easier to score each shot you take. So it doesn't
Yeah.
matter really if you don't score, as long as you get the rebound, then you can take another shot.
And over time, the goalie, as he loses health, he can get stunned, right? Which
Yeah.
means that he cannot save
Yeah.
the ball, and it seems like it's charging up. All right, the goalie has just blocked another shot,
So I would say maybe like 2 more shots would make it.
Distance.
Oh, then 1 more shot just makes
keeping
it.
the pressure up. So
Yep.
distance scores 2.
And it's really good here. It's a 2v3.
It's a
It's a 2v3. Power Boosts only have 2 players, but they are really racking up the points 2-0.
Yep. Oh, Remy
Maybe,
running
yeah,
into
he just walked into
that
it.
mine.
Maybe it's a hyping problem, maybe.
Yeah. So Balotelli and Distant really trying to hold possession as much as they can.
And they do lock down their defense. Very interesting.
Okay, very, very good sliding tackle there.
Yep, Balotelli quite
taking it
open.
down the wing.
Yep, he's quite open
Very
here.
open.
Maybe he can cross it in, or he can just take a shot if he wants.
But this
Oh,
time he's
he
gonna
gets
get
across. And it's a goal.
Nice.
Amazing
A
finish.
hat trick.
Yep, hat trick. 3 goals.
3 goals.
3-0 and all 3 goals distant. Looks like he's the finisher, I guess.
Okay, so Remy's gonna get a little bit of power up.
And I'm not sure what that was.
So the thing is, the ball actually changes in color based on how much power you use in the passes too.
Okay.
So like these long passes between the two players at power boost, it's causing the ball to change colors really, really quickly.
Right. And here Distant just popped his ultimate.
Yep.
He might want to try and get that supercharged shot. It makes you go Super Siren mode, but I guess he's passing it over to Balotelli. See if he can finish the shot.
Balotelli with the white ball now. It should be a very, very fast goal. And
Yep, and Distant, yeah,
gets
you know,
the goal.
I think that was a courtesy pass, you know. Actually, Balotelli probably could have finished it.
Probably with a good
Yeah,
curve too.
Yeah. And a fun fact, you can curve the ball when you shoot. I think you need to press left or right arrows.
Yes.
Yeah, and this, if you curve it, you're more likely to score, you know. Unless like, I mean, compared to like shooting straight at the goalkeeper, that's not what you do.
And you can always bend it like Beckham in this game.
Yeah, bend it like Beckham.
Oh, I'm showing my age.
Bend it like Balotelli.
Like Balotelli.
I mean,
yeah.
just that he hasn't taken a shot this whole
He's a
round.
very good support player
yeah,
right now,
he's
though.
supporting Distant here
And
for
Distant
Distant
tricking
to
twice.
finish 5-0, making it 5-0, halfway there to 10 goals. And Tang Fam haven't really got a chance to make any shots at all, actually.
But Tang Fam is starting to understand that they need to play the possession game.
Yep. I mean, Caster's curse.
Well, that happens, right?
Yeah, it happens. It's alright. Let's see what
Okay,
Tang
so
Fam
Distant,
can do.
Distant and Balotelli are playing a very nice tic-tac between the two of them.
Yep.
And
Looks
Tang
like
Fam
they're
is
just
really
toying
trying-
with-
Okay, the goalkeeper comes
Wow.
out, gives it a little bit of a help.
Yep. I mean, you gotta love the goalkeeper. Really comes in clutch sometimes.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
Distant-
not this time, but yeah, you know,
Distant
sometimes.
scores again with that very, very close strike from the penalty box.
Yep,
Oh,
100%.
a boulder in the face.
Oh man. Oh, that's an interesting technique I also found out recently when I was doing some research. If you should
The
pass the
strike?
ball upwards
Mhm.
and you slide, you have that iframe. You know, so you have an iframe that you can't get the ball stolen from you if you slide
Oh.
and you catch the ball as it falls down to the ground.
Wow.
So you can pass the ball to
Okay.
yourself and have like a sort of like an invincibility time period.
Nice. So it's a little bit of a skill
yeah,
shot.
yeah, definitely. Very high skill cap to do that.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Distant
And
just takes a
Distant
long shot.
takes
I
a long
mean,
shot
with the white ball, you can just do that.
Yeah.
Right.
It's very, very easy with the white ball.
So let's just see what Tang Fam would do in response. You know.
So it's 7-0 right now. Tang Fam, yeah, holding possession. But oh, the boulders come through.
Yep. I think that was a through pass, but the boulders just denied that
Mm.
completely.
But
You know
you
what?
do have some power ups coming through from the Tang Fam side.
Yep.
Couple of
Some
speed
speed
ups.
boosts. Balotelli just toying with one of the Tang Fam players now. But they're just playing it slow, you know. They're 7-0 up, no need to take any unnecessary risks, right?
Yes. And that's another thing that I still have yet to get used to in this game of Roblox, where sometimes the graphics just glitches a little bit and then
Oh,
your
right.
character drifts across like half of the screen.
Right. It could be hyping issues, man.
Yeah, that's true too.
maybe our observers on hyping. Just
Okay,
kidding,
so
we're
you've
like
got
on the best Wi-Fi probably, right?
White. Oh.
Oh, and maybe
Oh,
Tang
my
Fam
bad.
are on a break. And
Oh,
they
yes,
do get a
they do
tackle.
tackle.
Is this their first shot? He goes for the supercharged shot, and it's their first goal. Well done to Tang Fam. Good response.
1Z.
Yep.
T.
After going 7-0 down, this is something.
He puts one on the board.
Yeah, he
right?
puts one on the board. They
That's
are on
great.
the board.
Okay, and J Tang.
He has the invincibility
Yes,
field.
okay.
And he
gets
popped
it.
this out. He's trying to get the ball back, but he misses his tackle, unfortunately.
And the ball is now being charged up again
Yep.
by Power Boost.
So Power Boost, he's looking for a cross. Distant gets in.
Nice save.
And he gets a shot in.
Mark.
Now possession is back at Tang Fam. Okay, not anymore.
Balotelli.
This game is just too fast, man.
It just seems like Balotelli is everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, with his green hair, you can't miss it. Look, he's back again.
Okay, J-Tang, can he get possession or distant?
That's a very nice. I mean, if I were to comment, Distant has a very nice ultimate trail.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably some cosmetic thing. Comes
It
with
reminds me of
benefits.
Starfire.
Oh really?
if
Oh,
you
the
watch-
comics.
yeah,
Yeah,
if
right.
you watch
DC comics.
The DC comics.
It's the purple color, right?
Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
Balotelli.
Balotelli
is
is
he
gonna
gonna
hit the.
get-
He misses the rock. He almost hits the rock. That was very
He
risky.
finds some space. Is that Fed trying to get a little bit more space? Distant.
Oh,
just
then
get-
J-Tank gets the
J-Tank
slide.
gets the slide.
He intercepts the ball.
He
This
should
looks
be
like a
able
free
to
shot.
get a free shot.
Supercharged
right
shot,
here.
and that's it.
Yeah, the supercharged shot. And
Yeah,
that's 2-7.
7-2. 2-7 to Tang Fam. Very good, very good. I mean, 2 goals in a row.
I mean,
they
you talk
really-
about heart.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they're still playing. They're still in the game, you know. They're not out yet. And especially since there's no timer. As, you
It might be
know.
a comeback story.
Yeah, it would be the best comeback story ever.
Okay, is that Fed?
It's like
Balotelli?
even better than that time in the World Cup when Germany won Brazil 7-1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now it's 7-2.
Now it's 7-2.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, there was a curve out. I think it's passing
Oh,
into
good
Balotelli.
defense. That's good defense.
Is that Fed trying to get across? Okay, so Distant gets the slide in.
Yep, and he
And a
gets a
curve.
long range goal.
I guess now with the
Yeah.
yellow ball, that's enough.
Yeah, with the yellow ball is probably enough. So let's see what Tang Fam have to do here. They're kind of
Oh,
Oh,
Vistas just
he
gets
just catches him
out.
unawares. Wow. Okay.
That was a fast goal.
Yeah, that was very
Probably
fast.
the fastest goal of the match.
Yeah, very surprising, I would say,
Okay,
because
that fit?
it definitely caught Tang Fam off guard there.
So Zed,
It goes
He's
for
got
the
the charge.
supercharged shot from the halfway line. It will still be a goal, of course,
It's a
because
goal.
that's how mechanics in this game work. But yeah, I guess he really punished Power Boost for even letting him have that time to charge that shot.
yeah. So it's 3-9. One more goal, match point.
And
Up.
they are looking up to
Up.
bring the ball up,
The
but
ball's out.
you know, Tang Fam just he pop is out and he's going for the goal. Oh, he's gonna charge it. The slide
Yeah, it's a-
missed. Yeah, it was. If he hit that, if Distant hit that slide, then
It would have been a
yeah,
different story
yeah, it was a
altogether.
different story. But you know, another supercharged shot. In fact, I think all 4 goals from Tang Fam were
Was supercharged
yeah,
shot.
and I think that's
mean,
that's
they're
what
just
they need
sealing
to
it,
do
yeah.
though, because right now you can see clearly Power Boost is technically like their mechanical skill is more than Tang Fam. So Tang Fam need to find that time and strategy or some kind of technique to get
To
around.
counter it.
Yeah, get around Power Boost.
And Balotelli is doing a good job trying to like keep up with them. And Distant now with the white ball,
Yep, and he goes for the
Doesn't get-
pass slide, self pass, and he
and
finishes the game.
finishes the game.
Wow.
So final score 10-4. Valiant effort.
Yes,
by Tang Fam.
definitely. At 7-0 down, they still come back with 2 more goals. I mean, you don't see that often. When 7-0 down, sometimes you might feel like you want to just give up. you know?
Yeah, and you have to see the difference in the statistics, right?
Wow.
You've got 11 shots from distance.
Yeah, and you see distance levels. It's-
Yeah, the level
Yeah,
disparity
so-
is there.
Regardless, getting 4 goals on the board from Tang Fam.
Yeah,
Great
you, you,
effort.
you look at Tang Fam and you take each one of their level numbers, you add it
Right,
all together,
add it
it's
all together.
855, right? And it's not even close to
It's
distance.
855.
It's not even close to distance
Yeah.
right here. So
It's just leagues above. any
yeah,
of
so
them.
it's very clear who the MVP is for me.
Yes.
What about yourself?
I would say that even you see Balotelli, he didn't get any shots,
Yeah.
but he got 18 passes along with Distant. I mean,
assists.
yeah, and
So
really
it's-
he was just letting Distant finish the shots, but he just
Mhm.
like he just gave him the ball, you know.
So just to address this, right? I wore this shirt specially for today, and I feel like to a certain degree it's very apt for this game
Right.
because you really do feel the need to move faster.
I
when
think you need
you're
to
playing.
move up a bit.
Oh,
It's
move
kind
up
of
a bit.
blocking.
Okay, so it says move faster.
Yeah.
Right?
Move faster.
And then to try to get the possession of the ball, but
Yeah.
that was a very very good game
Yeah.
from Tang Fam. 4 power shots.
Power boost.
Yeah, power boost
Yes.
shots, all getting the ball in, but no, like a lot of heart for the team.
Right. Yeah. Definitely. And you can see they never gave up.
So, just for the audience back at home, right? Because we've got two games, we've got Brawl Stars and
Yeah.
we've got the Roblox. What's the price for the Roblox?
So for Roblox,
Specifically.
no monitors this time,
Mhm.
but the AOC 500 and 200 series keyboard and mice combos are still up for grabs.
Yep.
And in fact, I think there's a prize for the most spirited team, and I
Yes.
think it's a gaming headset and headset stand.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I think all the people in this semi-final will get a portion of the prize pool of Striker Cash, the
Yeah.
in-game currency of Roblox Super Striker League.
And what would that number be
So the total
for the
prize
in-game
pool,
cash?
in-game cash, not real cash,
Not real cash, not real
is
cash,
417,500 Striker Cash.
which is enough to buy some really nice kit for
Yeah.
the Roblox players.
And we just saw Tangfan with slightly low levels. Maybe they haven't been playing as long, but
Yep.
when you get that Striker Cash, you can buy some items, get good, and really pop off in some of your
it
games.
really closes up the differential, right?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily play to win because you still do need the skill, but it really helps
Yeah.
with your gameplay experience.
Yeah, it does. And yeah, but regardless, GG's to both teams.
Yes.
Tangfam and Power Boost, really well played. And so Power Boost will be going to the finals
Yes.
today.
Probably
And
something
meanwhile, Tangfam will go to
Then
the third place and fourth
third and
place
fourth place
match. Yes.
playoffs. Yeah.
So we will see you play soon. But first, we will have the second semi-final match.
And the second semi-final match will be with a supposedly Brazilian team. I'm looking
Yeah.
at all of their
Yeah.
shoutouts, right?
Apparently, they are Brazilian.
Oh, okay, so it's WinXBR versus Rocks.
So we might expect some server ping delays,
Okay,
maybe?
but then again, they are a Brazilian team,
Yeah,
so
they
I'm
are.
expecting
Yeah.
some like footwork magic, you know.
Yeah, they're probably really good. I think I saw yesterday, their levels
Mhm.
were, I wouldn't say how much, but definitely maybe in the thousands or so. Yeah.
Like a little bit like distant,
Yeah, a little
Close?
around there.
or like a little bit
like
lower.
a bit lower, maybe higher. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Around the thousands. So yeah, regardless, Rocks, you will have a tough match, but we'll see how well you perform as well. Yeah.
Okay, so stick around. We're gonna take a short 5 minutes break and be back here in 5 minutes for more Roblox,
More Roblox
footwork magic,
Super Striker
Yeah.
content.
Super Striker.
And in
League.
5 minutes, maybe you see me shapeshift into someone else as well.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
We'll see about that.
So-
Okay, so with that, we'll see you in 5 minutes.
I'm hopeless in the crossfire. There's nowhere to go. I'm holding my desires. My heart overflows. The only direction that I'll ever need is the deeper connection that's leading me. And I'm lost in your love when you hold me. Just hold me, 'cause I don't wanna run from your heartbeat. Your heartbeat, no, 'cause I'm lost in your love.
searching for the answer to our trials. We came so far through our weakness. We found a love, even the stars between us won't marry us. One day we can be together, and this moment could last forever.
blocked your number. It's hard to tell you no. I know you've got bad intentions. Oh, it feels so good to have attention. Yeah, no one has to know. No one has to know you're my guilty pleasure. Keep it on the low. Keep it on the low. You're my guilty pleasure. I know I'm not on my best behavior.
All right, and we're back. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the TeleTrip Festival Finals. This is in collaboration with Tencent, with our wonderful prize sponsors, AOC Gaming, and we are brought to you at home, if you're watching at home, by the wonderful people at Skoga. They are our live stream partners, and this is all in support of Digital for Life Festival 2022. All right, I'm Captain Muse, and with me
I've
is
got Night Terror. I mean,
Night Terror.
you've got Night Terror. Sorry.
Good night, Tara. And okay, so the people who brought us here is organized by Susus. So thank you for coming back and joining us in the second match of our Roblox Super Striker League semi-finals.
Yeah, I mean, we've got quite amazing matches yesterday from Super Striker League, and even today, I mean, you know, when you look at Brawl Stars, I kind of realize, hey, it actually kind of mirrors the entire aspect of, you know, what Super Striker League is. It's this kind of like, there's still strategy in it. You have to play as a team and understand, like, when do I attack? When do I move in
Yeah.
with, like, either the objective, the ball, or, you know, just to push my opponent away.
And yeah, so there's a lot of teamwork. Numbers may not always give you the advantage, right?
Yeah.
So just now we had our matchup in Power Boost versus Tank Fam. All right, and now we're going to have Windex BR versus Rox. So who is I guess your favorite in this match? I mean, you were here watching.
I
all of this.
gotta be honest, I'm a little bit biased. I was coming from the Pokemon Unite side of things, if nobody saw it, but I am on for Tank Fan. But for this match,
Yep.
WinXBR has got me hooked onto them. I've watched a little bit how they were playing, so
I
they
mean,
got me there.
from what I see, they're a Brazilian team. I look at their numbers, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's the best part about it. They're a Brazilian team.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we're from Singapore. So,
And-
hi, welcome.
and it's football from Brazil, right?
Yes, we're
So-
from Brazil.
You expect some magic that's going to happen later on. Okay, so we've got Windex BR versus Rox. I'm guessing that in your case, then Rox will be the underdog.
Yeah, I feel like Rox would be the underdog because the Brazil team actually, I'm pretty sure they have quite a bit of experience coming to Super Striker League. You know, if you guys did not have a lot of experience, then I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure you guys looked pretty good when I saw you guys play. So
Hey, if he's
Come
saying
on.
that you've got a lot of experience, it should be anything, if not anything, a compliment, right? Because if someone sees you and go like, "You're an experienced gamer in this game,"
you're
you're
experienced
good.
gamer in this game.
You're good. Okay, so we're gonna get into the game. We've got Not Gap. So Team Rox is in blue, and Windex BR would be in red.
Alright, I mean, first to 10 goals, remember, don't forget, this is our last few rounds, so it will be a first to 10 goals. So yeah, with the ball, he's running towards his team. I mean, entire players, they're all postured for the goal. They're waiting for it, passing it over. Can they get it from the first shot here? Oh, nope. No, that's just treading a needle.
But they did get the goalkeeper very low on that.
Power up secured. The roller's coming in. They've got another shot. Wow, the white ball goes in. That was not supposed to go in. It cut through the corner.
And it's Triple Z who scores the first goal. And, well, if you look at these two teams right now, I would say possession is pretty even.
Right? I mean, that was a clean shot in.
Just walk down the mid. I guess you can just walk down the middle of the field and get a goal.
I'm sorry, wait, hold on. There's one player on the side of Winner XVR.
Where's the rest of Windex VR? Wasn't there two just now? No, just one player now.
I don't know. I mean, he's doing an amazing job. He got 1 point on his own.
Okay. So Not Gap is holding on to the ball. I guess he's waiting for it to charge up.
I guess WinXVR is a one-man army. He's just gonna walk out with it. TD Not Gap though, not gonna give it to him. And he's gonna try for the shot, but does not pick it up.
Okay, Mitsuya
One more
going
shot.
for another shot. Mitsuya gets a goal.
That was just a half charge going with a purple ball in. Did not need a power to secure it. But of course, with the extra player advantage here, it does not look like WinX VR is going to be securing it.
Yeah.
Okay, ball back in possession.
TD, okay.
Rocks coming
Yeah.
in, going in. Ooh, no. That lead is
That's-
slowly extending, and I'm pretty sure it's not because of skill.
3-1.
You're calling out the teams, or are you calling out the score?
Both.
And he picks it up,
What a stop.
and another bomb just to secure it back. Mitsuya is now holding onto a purple ball, passing it over to Z, and he get the score because that ball going in.
Should've-
No,
oh,
slide
no,
tackle,
yeah.
pushes it back, not gap, not score. Yes, score.
Well, I guess 3-1 is a little bit much right now for...
Completely
Relax.
oppressed, and we're not even getting like a go to stop the games, which means this is the team.
Okay, so Triple Z.
Purple ball, nice block here coming in from the AI goalie, but that's not the last of their shots here. They've got one more shot incoming, a relenting strike. Not
yet.
from Z, but from Gap, and the fireball is coming straight in. I wouldn't want to be on the other side of that ball.
Yeah, I think right now what Rox is trying to do, they're trying to distribute the goals according to their players. So each person takes
Just a
one
little bit
chance.
more, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just a pot shot at him. I mean, he has nothing to do. Wow, this guy is actually crossed the entire field to make that shot, and I can't believe he's got another chance at it,
And he scores
and he scores. I mean, this is
with 3 players chasing him.
I
across
don't
the
know.
entire
Look,
field.
look, they can have the 5 points, but what looks more amazing? The guy with one too many problems on his hands, or the 3 players who is actually steamrolling them.
Okay, and he throws out a couple of bombs.
Oh, here we go, another shot again. How is this possible? They've
Very
crossed the
close
field
one.
and back.
Gap trying to get away.
Okay, look. All I'm saying is, with XVR, if you get a flying shot, right? You're solidified my respect for the rest of the tournament. Like, there is no other player who is like an underdog lower than that.
Yeah, this is playing with a handicap.
I mean,
Well,
he's
that's an understatement.
no, he's not handicapped. He's willingly playing with no friends. I mean, like, he is the friend. The friend is the ball, and he is friends with the ball. That's it, right?
He is one with the ball.
He's one with the ball, and the ball is with him. Right, every single time he crosses the field, where are they? The slide tackles don't have a
Slide
see.
tackle.
I am one with the
Got
ball,
it.
and the ball is with me.
Up.
Oh, never
Just
mind,
the
the ball's
ball.
not with you anymore.
Mitsuya.
Mitsuya?
Think this is his hat trick.
Ah, it is a hat trick.
Yep.
But 7 points to 2 right
and
now.
he's giving them like a run for their money.
Yeah,
He's
and-
making it hard for them to get the ball.
Here's the one thing, right? It's first to 10 goals.
Yeah.
So there's not exactly a time limit, and they're just waiting it out. Lau again taking another shot, not picking it up, and then he's gonna have to activate his power up here. But I don't see this happening. I really don't, regardless. It's a dream, but
yeah.
ooh,
So close.
taking a page out of Lau Pao's book, he just goes in for the one tap. Clean? No.
Mitsuya timing that very well.
Oh, that bomb's just waiting. Alright, Mitsuya, is this the one tap you're looking for? Not the flying shot! I mean, I thought it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But, you know, one more goal. Lau Pao, you have one more chance to make 8 absurd goals. I do not know how you can make this out. But I like how he immediately walks back. He loses possession, he sees them take it, he's like, alright, I'm just gonna back and wait for it. The
And-
bomb comes in.
He is definitely going for possession as much as he
And
can.
see, he misses it again, so he's immediately just back. And he can tell when he misses it. He's like on
Yeah.
beat, he's on tempo, he can see it's happening.
And he's doing so well, zoning off the other players.
Yeah, exactly. And that's such an amazing feat for one player alone. Goes in
Yep.
for it, but like, look, now that they have full dominance of the map and the ball, that's it. That's the
That's
10
the-
points. We're moving with
That's the
Rocks.
final goal. Triple Z. So Rocks versus WinX VR. Not quite what you're expecting.
I mean, I thought the underdogs were the other side. I guess
Yeah,
I was
I thought so
completely
too.
wrong. You know, WinX VR wanted to, you know, make me run my mouth for a bit before I get, you know, a little bit slapped upside down.
So as I was saying earlier, you see the goals. They were definitely spreading it out within the 3 of them.
Definitely. I mean, look, that is a total of 14 shots that they made,
Yep.
including assists and whatnot. But look on the other side. Lao Pao had 4 shots,
And he scored
and
two.
50% of them went in. That's amazing because, you know, when we were playing or talking about the game as well, the goalie is actually not the worst AI in the world. Like, one
Yeah.
shot is pretty hard to get in, like, when he's still at full.
And on top of that, his first goal, I must say something about his first goal. We were talking
Yeah, we
about
were.
the opening goal, and he just walked right in the middle
Right,
and
he walked right in the middle.
took the goal. So yeah, that was quite a fast match, but it was definitely not without
It was
entertainment.
tempo, it was
right?
tempo. Go,
There was
go, go,
tempo
go, go.
going for it. And yeah, so great job by Rox and valiant effort by Windex. Definitely.
Valiant effort is I feel like anything we say is an understatement because a one-man army is. Yeah, you know what? We'll give it to you. You know what? You're the champion.
He got 2 goals in, and the first goal he literally just walked right down middle. He didn't care
That's
that
a
there were 3
statement.
players.
That's a
and
statement.
he scored an equalizer. All right, so yeah, that would be the game for our semifinals too.
All
And
right,
it
yeah.
seems like that sets up the finals in a 3v2, right? We've
I
got
guess that does.
3 players from Power Boost and 3 players from Rocks and 2 players from Power Boost.
I guess that does, and I hear you loud and clear, Captain.
So who do you think is your favorite going in? I mean,
Well,
we've got
I've
Power
called the
Boost.
underdogs to be the best players,
Cuss.
anyways. I'm just not going to say it because the minute I say it, they probably will just go, "I'm gonna play one player." Who knows? So you know what? You can have your fun, Power Boost. You can have your fun, Rocks. I don't want to ruin your parade. It's fine.
Okay, so I would take a pot shot here and say that I'll be rooting for Power Boost a little bit because they are 2v3.
You want to see it happen.
A little bit of an underdog.
You
I
wanna
want to
see
see
it
it happen. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the prizes, right? They are
The
all
prizes.
playing for 417,500 striker cash. Right, not real money, but striker cash.
470.
So everyone who was in the
500 cash.
semifinals will get like a cut of it, but that's the total prize pool. I think that's pretty amazing.
I mean, complete developer support is like, it's amazing for any game,
Yeah.
right? That's going to always be the one thing we look forward to when we go back to the players because it's like,
Mhm.
hey, you enjoy the game, we want to give it back to you in a way that's meaningful, and there you go.
Yep. So I think after this, we are actually going to be having the Brawl Stars finals.
First, before we
Yeah,
go into
before
that, right?
we go into our Roblox finals.
I mean, obviously, we gotta save the best for last. I mean, like, Brawl Stars can't compare to Super Striker League. I mean, can we be real here?
Okay, I'll be here and say that because I am a part of this TeleTrip for a while now, and I enjoy the community that it creates.
It
So
does breed a very
uh,
fresh community with the casuals and
They're just
competitive players
very
alike.
different games. Really, really different games. I feel like Brawl Stars, they have a little bit more of a requirement to really communicate while they're playing.
That's true.
Yeah. So, yep, we're going to have Brawl Stars next. We're going to go for a quick break.
Yeah, we'll
and
leave
then
it back to
we will again transform to different people.
we'll leave it back to Aaron and Jess later on for their finals, and we'll see you guys
We'll see
later.
you guys later.
Instinct.
I'm hopeless in the crossfire. There's nowhere to go. I'm holding my desires. My heart overflows. The only direction that I'll ever need
searching for the answer to our trials. We came so far through our weakness. We found a love, even the stars between us won't marry us. One day we can be together, and this moment could last forever. I say that you and I have found a piece of heaven. So I pray we can be together one day. We found love in separate ways. Heartbreak is a wonderful price to pay. We came so far through our weakness. We found a love, even the stars between us won't marry us. One day we can be together, and this moment could last forever. I say that you and I have found a piece of heaven. So I pray we can be together one day.
blocked your number. It's hard to tell you no. I know you've got bad intentions. Oh, it feels so good to have attention. Yeah, no one has to know. No one has to know you're my guilty pleasure. Keep it on the low. Keep it on the low. You're my guilty pleasure.
Hi guys, welcome back from the break. So I'm sure that it was a breath of fresh air looking at the Roblox games. To be honest, I've not played Roblox before, so Aaron and I were just sitting at the back like,
Neither have I. Yeah.
yeah,
What is going on?
what a 1v3.
Like spinning in circles and jumping around, and like the balls changing color, and like what's going on? Thankfully, we had our friend Ninja Jakin explain some basics of Roblox, well, of that specific whatever you guys are playing to us. And it's pretty interesting. I mean, who knows? All the Brawl Stars people, maybe y'all can try playing Roblox.
Personally, I will stick to Brawl Ball. I think that's good enough for me. Having different colored balls will be very funny, so I will be confused.
Yes. Alright, anyways, we are going to begin our finals very shortly. The matchup is Byro plus Spooz GF versus Sleepy. And yeah, we just saw both of these teams play in their respective semi-final matches. And it's going to be a pretty close one. I would think both teams are of a pretty high caliber. In fact, if you guys didn't know, one of the players from Sleepy actually used to be part of the Byro team last time. Actually, in fact, early on this year, he was part of the Byro team. So it might be a bit of a revenge match over here, what we have in store for y'all. But the maps are going to remain the same among Chill Space, Double Swoosh, and what's that last one?
Hard Rock?
Hard Rock Mine. That's
Yeah,
right,
Hard Rock Mine.
the classic Hard Rock Mine.
Yeah, and we've been seeing lots of very sweaty try-hard comps. So seeing two try-hard teams come together, okay, you guys are in for a treat because these guys known in the community, they're really the cream of the crop. So if you're just like starting out or if you're a casual player, it would be great to look at their picks and you could pick them for your own ladder games and become a R35 warrior.
Rank 35, for you guys who don't know, it means it's the highest rank in ladder points you could ever get on any brawler in the game, and it involves a lot of time and a dedication and a decent level of skill to push your brawler to that 1,250 trophies. So it is a long feat and a big deal to some as well. So, I mean, some of these brawlers, I think all of these, each of these players have had at least one rank 35 brawler, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, it shows their competence and their skill level. They've reached pretty high levels in this game. So hopefully we get an entertaining match in the same way as well.
Yes, sir. I think that Jaden will be playing his squeak again for sure. And Hard Rock Mine, we were talking about Rico. I'm kind of wondering like who will be the Rico player. It's a matter of who's playing it rather than what will be picked.
Yeah, I think Rico. I think we're gonna be seeing some Rico bans, maybe Squeak bans. I feel like these brawlers are like left unchecked too often, and after viewing like probably your opponent's games, right? Like Byro would have watched semifinals one, as well as Sleepy watching semifinals two. They could have gotten some strategy. Jaden loves to play Squeak or Noping loves to play Rico kind of thing, and they might be banning out these brawlers. I mean, what Noping said about Sleepy earlier on, he actually said that they are going to play triple throwers and ban assassins every single game, and we know that he straight up lied. So I mean, you guys can't take my word for it, but it's gonna be a lot of mind games as well. Are you gonna ban it, or am I gonna ban it? Am I gonna play it, or are you gonna play it? Kind of thing. So we'll have to wait and see. I think we're gonna be a lot. The teams are gonna have to be a lot more strategic with their bans because it looks like we're gonna be in the chase for the meta brawlers.
Yeah, I really think that it's up to the draft, and as long as a team has the better comp, they roughly have the advantage to win. But let's not hold true to that yet, because if you remember in our semis, there were two great teams, but the way that it was played really took the cake, and that was on the side of Byro. I remember Septic on his Leon. They had the worst, like the worst is not a word, but
The less favorable
the less
composition.
favorable, yes, the less
Less
favorable
favorable.
composition, but they managed to take the first round. It's really how you play it. There's so many factors that go into the game, and for
Yeah.
all of you who are new to Brawl Stars, it would be good that you understand the concept of laning. So just take note to how these players play it out later. They have very distinct like left, right, and center lanings, and it's
Yeah.
important because sometimes when I play ladder, I see my left dude going all the way to the right, and I'm like, where do I go now?
And then yeah, sometimes you'll have like all three brawlers going to the mid lane and like so now we're just gonna get flanked and all die. Like and that always happens unless you have a specific comp, which focuses on funneling the mid. It's actually a lot more complicated than the average Joe might think. So yeah, if you haven't tried Brawl Stars yet, do go ahead and try it. It is rather beginner friendly, but it has quite a bit of depth once you get into it. So I think a lot of you guys who haven't tried it might like it. So yeah, go ahead and try it out. Download it. It's free on the App Store and Google Play Store. And yeah, and again, if you haven't followed TeleTrip Gaming on Twitch, go ahead and click that follow button right now, and do follow TeleTrip on our socials as well. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter as well. It's teletrip.gaming on all of these platforms. Twitter, it's just without the dot. Yeah, and do you want to give a shout out to our sponsors as well, Joy Green?
Okay, well, now that we're saying it, a huge shout out to AOC Gaming because they really sweetened the deal with all these monitors, headset stands, everything. I feel like they're the ones that's drawing all of you guys into our humble little tourney today. And speaking of you guys as participants, we were talking just now behind camera. We have international participants here today, especially like in the category of Roblox. I didn't know that Roblox was so popular
Yeah.
overseas. It's kind of cool, actually.
Unfortunately, Brawl Stars is popular overseas as well, but due to server limitations and ping differentials, it doesn't really call for a fair game, especially when it's like all in very real time. So yeah, it can't be the case for Brawl Stars. So that's why we've limited to our region and nearby countries. But it's so nice to see fresh um, players from all over. And yeah, we're heading into our first match immediately. Byro versus Sleepy. It's double swoosh.
It is double swoosh. And looking at the compositions here, we see a Stu. I'm really loving the Stu pick, and it seems like Team Sleepy is keeping to a bow. Do you think he's on the circling eagle?
I don't think it'll be on Circling Eagle. I do feel like the stun is just way more effective in general.
Yeah.
But it does look like Wigglypin is having a bit of trouble with the bow, getting a bit of the outrange there. It does eventually fall to Greek. Now with the mines in the middle, it's going to open up the map. And it's going to cause for a lot of problems because now you can't collect the gems safely anymore through the bushes. Byro X9J does get a very nice kill on No Pink over there on the left side. And now he's going to go aggress even more onto Igneous. Igneous low now. Wigglypin does kind of get caught off. Is she going to fall? She does eventually fall to a pinch. And Chambermaid actually gets stunned, but they were so distracted by Wigglypin they could not capitalize. And now we're back to a 3v3 scenario.
Greek is just making Bo look so strong right now. Those mines are being put into really good use, but let's not forget the duo of the Sentry, Chambermaid and Byro X9J working on the left. They've been the ones managing to get these gems all the way from the lane side rather than the mid side. So really, they might have the last hurrah, but Igneous, he's holding on to these 7 gems right now. If the teams manage to tie it up, Igneous will be a strong one to beat, and especially with Eve being so strong and so in meta right now, just Eve's kit in general is...
Oh! Wow, I was like, Eve, someone saying something about Eve, and I just saw Chambermaid land the longest max range hook I've ever seen
But
on...
do they know doping's there? Okay, they do now.
They know, they just found out, and he just falls. Byro X9J is still carrying 10 gems. He's kicking just dash all over the place. Impossible for Greek to kill. And wow, that is the power of Gene in Brawl Stars. You can literally change the game just like that, super across the map. He just got the 10th gem. The countdown had just begun for their team, but he was not aware of the Gene lurking in the bushes, waiting for the opportunity to grab onto Eve and completely change the course of the game. I mean, they were losing.
Igneous confirm getting flamed right now.
Confirm.
But it is fine, they are friends, so we love the little banter. But okay, a little bit of a reset one to the second game. Chambermaid managing to grab the third gem, and it looks like Team Sleepy here is struggling to get some mid control. On the left lane, XNJ does go down. This leaves a bit of bandwidth for Noping to push forward, but will he be able to?
Oh wow, we actually see a trade
Another
right
trade,
there
yeah.
from Jay and Noping. But Chambermaid has a super aggressive position on the aggressive position over there, and does charge up a significant amount of his super. And as we saw in the previous round, that super is very game changing. And now, you know, slowly detonating the mines one by one. Chambermaid is going to try and move up, but he does not know Noping is on the flank. Noping not really going for any aggressive play right there. Chambermaid just walks up, tries to spot X9J, and I don't know what's going on, but he's really emoting and making a mess out of the composure that Sleepy used to have there. And Greek now used to have a pretty easy lane now, and and now that he's faced with the wrath of X9J, he's having a bit of a hard time over there on the left side. 10 gems cumulatively from Chambermaid and X9J. 7 seconds left. It looks like they're all focused on Wigglypeen. Oh no.
She's just a distracted X19. Will he go down?
Wow.
With a sliver of health, he manages to stay alive, and a very, very clean sweep by Team Byro. I think the star play of this is definitely X9J. Yet again, I just see him swooshing from side to side, dodging all these bow shots. And the Greek was like, help. My lane was so easy before, but now it isn't anymore. It's just crazy to even tackle on a Stu. Yeah, just well played by Byro.
Yeah, honestly, it's a really tough matchup for Wigglypeen. Going against a bow like that, he gets max like the damage. It just doesn't power up. You don't have that advantage in lanes. But you know, once they changed lane, I feel like Wigglypeen really made a lot of position on the left side, and X9J found that he could really abuse Bo a lot more because of his high mobility. He couldn't really do the same thing on the other side though, because the Leon has a lot more damage, and he doesn't want to feed Eve as well. So I think that lane swap really led to a
Yeah,
lot
it did.
more of a smoother round two. Yeah, so that will be round one on Double Swoosh. Going into our next map, which is either going to be Hard Rock Mine or Chill Space. We'll see if there's similar compositions. We did see a very strong Squeak and Rico on Hard Rock Mine, so we'll see if those brawlers remain in play or are banned out. What do you think they might play, Joy Queen?
Honestly, if Team Sleepy plays it smart, they might go for the ban, because Squeak is definitely so powerful and so in meta right now. But if there isn't a Squeak, we might be seeing our very first thrower of the day. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, we did see a thrower actually earlier on. It was in Hard Rock Mine. We saw a Sprout
I
actually,
see, I see.
which was actually pretty good once you could
Semis
wall
won,
off the
right?
mid.
Yeah.
Yeah, semis one. We saw Kubi Gang actually play that. Um, Not sure the outcome of the third place match, but that's already over. But congratulations to whoever won that. But yeah, I mean, Sprout was pretty significant. It was a pretty strong pick in Hard Rock Mine. We might see it again. It's not really something you'd want to go in as a first or second pick. It's more like a last pick kind of brawler. But we'll have to see in the draft phase which brawlers are banned out and which are open for them to be risking such a pick like Sprout. You know, one Mortis could just change the entire pace of the game. So we'll have to wait and see. I think X9J does really love his Mortis anyway, so they have to be very careful about using squishy brawlers which are weak, you know, to that deadly assassin.
I feel like both of you like Mortis. Mortis is such a
Yeah, I
favorable
mean we
pick in
we
the
were
past.
Mortis mains.
Yeah.
When
Who
Brawl
knew?
Ball, you
Who
know, didn't
knew?
take an ammo to pass the ball forward, we all like actually we realized our whole Byro team like started off with maining Mortis in like Brawl Ball. And then and Mortis is like one of the highest skill cap brawlers in the game. So
Yeah, he is.
if you can master that, like you kind of know how to play the game. But back then it was a bit of a different story on Brawl Ball. But yeah, it's all in the past now. I wish we could bring that mode back somehow, some way. It really,
Yeah, in the past, like when you were Mortis main, like when there were Mortis mains, I was a Bali main. It was not
barley.
a fun time for me.
Free food, yum.
Yeah, it was very sad, but it's okay. Now back in the future, we have lots of really really interesting dynamics by Supercell. First, we have Janet who can fly over everyone. Then we have Eve who can travel over water. I'm just wondering what's next, you know?
Yeah, I think that's actually a lot of what's going on in the behind the scenes. We're actually seeing a lot of Janet being banned, as well as Eve, Squeak, all of these brawlers which are secretly OP and strong in the meta right now. These are the brawlers which are probably being banned, and that's why we see some brawlers like Rico really come in and prove to be really strong because
Yeah.
some of those other meta brawlers are not there to counter it. So yeah, I wish we could really see. I was telling Ninja Jakin just now about that ability to spectate the draft mode. I'm sure it'll come soon. It's not really a priority for Supercell, but it would be really interesting if we could see that. Yeah, they are probably drafting into the next game right now, so we'll have to wait and see if there are any of these leaked meta brawlers, which people just might coincidentally not ban or forget to ban. Who knows?
Yeah, honestly, when Lola came out, she was so strong, but I see her getting played less and less, and I'm just like wondering why. I think the placement of the clone is just you need to get it right. That's really need to get it right.
Yeah, Lola also a really underrated brawler. I think it's a pretty well balanced brawler in general for some of these open maps, but unfortunately, maps like Bridge Too Far, where Lola was
Mhm.
playable, those have been removed from like the competitive map pool. So that's
Ah, I see. That makes more
sad.
sense now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad. But all these maps today are competitive maps because I knew that all four of these teams are extremely sweaty. We don't have any family friends here. We are all brawl stars try hard right here. So I brought you the sweatiest maps I could find. And yeah, so I'm glad that you guys are having fun. All these maps are extremely relevant. So yeah, hopefully you guys can scrim more, learn what's the meta. We now know that Squeak is really strong on Chill Space, and so is Rico on Hard Rock Mine. So these are things like we could learn and take forward as you proceed to participate in your monthly finals, monthly qualifiers, and all of that great competitive spirit we have with Brawl Stars.
Right. That was such a lovely way to wrap things up, Aaron. But now we are heading into our second game. Byro is actually at match point, right? So
Yes.
if they win this chill space, they will take the cake as the winners for our TeleTrip Festival 2022. Okay, but looking at our lineup here, we have no ping. He manages to take out Chamberlain Raz.
Raz, yes.
And annoyingly, he dies again.
Oh
Hoping
my.
manages to stay alive. There's a lot of things going on right now, and I feel like the lanes are just being crossed multiple times. But Igneous does have 7 gems. It's a huge lead by Sleepy, a 7-0 gem lead. I think the only plausible play that they can really make is for X9J to get his super in for a T-Burst.
Yeah, I think it's a very interesting comp we have on the side of Sleepy. Byron, as well as a Crow and a Bow. So I feel like Bali is really strong on this map, but when you have a brawler like Bow come in and break open the map, destroy the walls, it kind of reduces the effectiveness of Bali, which is what we saw the first half of that game. And Noping was also just kind of jumping all over Chambermain, so it made it really hard for him to do anything. But now that Chambermain actually got that position on the left side, we can really see how Bali comes into play. And Wigglypede now a bit of a squeeze. Greek just kind of running it down, holding the right side for the most part. But like I said, Janet is one of those brawlers which is really in the meta. And I'm waiting for X9J to use his super, and really we can see the effectiveness and this power of Janet. Look at him walk all the way to the spawn, knowing that he can just super at any time to just go with that invulnerability in the air, and that's what he does. It's kind of like a game over kind of thing. He uses it when it doesn't really matter anymore, but that just goes to show the power of Janet in general on the meta. It's just super strong, and yeah, what a game by Byro against Sleepy.
Honestly, I thought that the comps for both teams were really interesting. I was wondering how is that Byron gonna work out with the other comps, and seeing a bow, I was like,
Oh.
okay, Greek seems to be loving his bow today. But diving into our second game, I feel like Byron has the upper hand in the competitions. Just like how Aaron was talking about behind the scenes, there's a lot of secret bans towards Janet being so strong right now, but yeah, it looks like in this time round, Chambermaid, of course, Raz is taking on Crow, and Wigglypeen is going to be taking on Crow on left lane. A little bit of a spawn trap by Skeeter. If Viral manages to keep up this consistency, it will be a very, very clean win.
Oh, actually, Chambermain
Yeah.
just at that point actually falls, and he is the name of the game when it comes to control over here. A nice super and shot by Wigglypeen, trying to getting the confirmed kill on No Pink over there. X9J as well, probably pretty close to his super right now. Could go in for a play. 7, 8 gems in favor of Bio. All they need is 2 more, and Chambermain has just gotten back his very strong position he had earlier on, and now you can see he's pushing back Greek as well as Igneous, trying his best to heal Greek. It's not really enough. Chambermain just about getting his super, but Wigglypeen keeping the Crow low, and X9J has all the gems and his super. It's going to be very, very difficult for Sleepy to win right now. They're on match point. This is the final game. They need to kill X9J as soon as possible, but 5 seconds left. Invulnerability from Janet.
They kill him in the air.
It's impossible. He just falls in front of their face. The ultimate disrespect. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a finals match. And that actually concludes it. And Byro actually takes #1 finals place. Congratulations. You guys have won TeleTrip Gaming, the first ever Brawl Stars edition, with a absolutely broken comp. Dirty, I would say so. Being a part of the team myself, you guys absolutely abused this new meta brawler, but all good.
It's okay being a tryhard. That's what Aaron's trying to say.
It's okay. The prizes are really, really sweet. Those monitors are worth a lot of money, and yeah, a big congratulations as well. Big congratulations to Byro, and a huge thank you to Sleepy for making it so far and getting some really good prizes as well. Yeah. What do you have to say, Jess?
Honestly, that's all for me and Aaron, because everything that Aaron said, I'm just like I'm making a mental note, like, retweet, retweet. My brain is retweeting.
Yes. That's right.
Yeah, but I just love that this tournament is bringing everyone together. Just personally, like, sharing our experiences behind the scenes. We had like a lunch like last week with all of our brawl friends, and that was like my first time like seeing all of them in person. So a big thank you to TeleTrip for making all these amazing opportunities happen and bringing our community a little closer than what it is today. After this, we will be moving on to the grand finals of Roblox, so it will be the last time that you will be seeing Aaron and I today. So thank
Yep.
you so much
Thank
for
you.
having us. Any final words?
Follow Jelly Queen on Twitch. She doesn't even know her own handle, but it's something like Jessie Jelly, and follow me as well, Aaron Brawl. It's been a pleasure casting all the games today. It's been a pleasure casting with you as well, Jelly Queen, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.
See you guys.
I'm hopeless in the crossfire. There's nowhere to go. I'm holding my desires. My heart overflows. The only direction that
searching for the answer to our trials. We came so far through our weakness. We found a love, even the stars between us won't bury us. One day we can be together, and this moment could last forever. I say that you and I have found a piece of heaven. So I pray we can be together one
Okay, and we're back, and Nitera, we're going to go right into the finals.
Right
for
into the finals.
Roblox. Again, you sure you don't want to pick a favorite for this finals?
Okay, just to humor you, since you picked out, if I'm not wrong, I believe you picked out.
Power Boost, yeah.
Yeah, you take Power Boost, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna pick
Rocks.
Rocks.
Okay.
Just to contest against you. You know, a little bit of friendly competition on the field of Super Strikers League.
Yep.
And over here in the casters table. Or, well, the lack thereof table.
Well, the casters seats, I guess.
Caster seats.
Yeah, so they are going to be playing for the finals, and it's going to be for some amazing prizes from AOC,
Yeah,
our
bounce it to
wonderful
me.
prize sponsors. Right, if I'm not wrong, they will be playing for keyboards, mice.
Keyboards and mice, right?
Yeah,
So
a couple
it's
of
200 and 500 series, AOC Gaming's mouse and keyboard combo.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have if I'm not wrong, I do believe we have another combo meal for you for this one. This one's a headset and a headset stand.
Yeah. So
Can't forget the stand.
participants, right? For the most spirited, you actually will get the headset and headset stands, and well, we've got a very well coordinated three-man team versus a
Well coordinated two-man team.
a very very clear two-man team where there is one support and one striker.
They have their roles got out, and they've got what they needed. I mean, like, you don't need a defender if you're always scoring, right? Let's
Yeah,
be fair here.
That's true.
Two players is more than enough.
And I mean, the goalkeeper, the AI, as you mentioned earlier, is no slouch.
They are
Like,
no slouch.
They definitely know what they're doing in terms of goalkeeping. Again, this is going to be a best of one, first to 10 goals, I believe.
First to
And, well, we've got the previous match that was played, Tangfam versus Winex BR. I don't know the outcome of that, but like, what do you think? 1v3. Again.
Tangfam?
I've got
I want to say Tangfam because, again, biasness, but like, Tangfam has shown to be quite a strong team. Following yesterday, they were able to play out to almost the best of their abilities, being that, if I'm not wrong, Tangfam is playing as a sibling kind of three-man team. So I would expect that to be the case.
They are family members, so I would think that there'll be quite a bit of chemistry.
Right.
Okay, so
I
I
mean,
think we're going to be jumping into
We'll have to jump into it to see who got in, right?
the final.
Well, let's get in. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. That's the way we go. I mean, Super Striker League, this is our last game of the day. I want this to be the most explosive round. You know, we had one where literally one person was almost able to make strides against a team of three. And if it's against Team Rocks, then I've got no doubt in my mind that it's going to be one of the best matches here today.
Yes, and our Team Rocks, extremely coordinated. Different map now, distant. Okay.
Ooh,
Ugh,
nice
going
deny.
for that aggressive play.
Oh, but it's a three-man team versus a three-man team. We were lied to.
Oh, it's 3v3.
Okay, this makes it a
Nice,
little
nice,
bit more
nice,
even.
okay.
This will be pretty
This
interesting
guy.
to watch. Nice block.
Okay, so distance.
Oh, a little
Gonna
bit too
try
high
and
there.
Lob it over.
Here we go, another pickup.
Okay, not
by
gap.
non-gap. Okay, nicely done.
He's
They're
gonna
able to
take
take
it
it
out
out.
from the wing. Distant getting possession back again. You've got very nice slides, and this is going to take the first goal of the match.
You know, starting strong here. You know, you always want to lead the game more so than, you know, be the one behind.
Yep, so not gap. It's going to find some space
Just
in
waiting.
the wings.
He's just waiting. He's waiting for the arrows to pass. Goes in. He sees opportunity. I mean, look at the corner right there. The power boost is being picked up. And this is his opportunity. If he goes over, he's something to support him. Crosses, nicely done, but distant with a slide.
Okay, Bartelli is going to hold the possession. Spinning around the map
Ooh.
as he usually does. Ooh,
Oh, no
Mitsuya.
pickup from that. Unfortunate.
Good swap. Power up taken by Triple Z.
Does he cross it though? Because all I'm
Okay.
seeing is getting slide tackle back and forth just before they're at the goal. A bomb does clean them up here, and they are gonna pick the ball up. No, they're
No,
not.
Balotelli.
Balotelli is now back.
Slides right in. Mitsuya clears possession.
Look,
heads on
I'm
over.
seeing a pattern here, by the way. I mean, like, Captain, do you see that they're just not getting the ball far enough to shoot?
Yeah, but they're also charging up the ball, right? So
Right.
it's a matter of who gets possession while it's in yellow and red or white.
Yeah, but the thing is, Power Boost is in the lead, and if they don't make a shot here, Rocks will lose out. Look, Balotelli takes the ball, loses it, and it's still on their side, I feel.
And Balotelli now dancing around Triple Z, going through the. Okay, the ball
Wow,
is turned
that's
white.
a beautiful rock
It's
throw.
Sky.
It's white, it's white.
It's white
It's
already.
their time. Take a shot. This is it. Balotelli.
I think he's gonna cross it in.
He has to cross it in here. A nice boulder, but
Nice
the
boulder.
ball's at the back. What is it doing?
Mitsuya gets possession.
And it's a clean shot. It's a clean shot. It's a white ball. This is your time to shoot. Goes in.
Mitsuya
Straight in.
equalizes.
Does not need to curve. No tricks indeed is needed in this one shot. And they're able to equalize it. Now it's 1-1.
Oh,
Hits by the arrows,
Hit by
but
the
very
arrow.
classic.
so this map has a bunch of arrows that you've got to be careful of.
You mean that one?
Yep,
There we go.
not gap. Going for the power up.
There's only one person across the field they can pass it to, and it's so far because if you do that, wow, what
But
a
he had the
beautiful
boulder.
throw. The boulder especially. Ooh, I thought I was going in.
Mitsuya going for another shot.
Wow,
That's the
nicely
second
done.
goal.
Nicely done.
So it seems like distance has kind of tapped out of the game.
Ooh, is this a sign that they're powering up? No, because the bowler does hit him, and that doesn't really bode well for the side of Power Boost. But the goalie's still there to give them their entire undying support.
Okay, Sky getting some space. Balotelli starting to dance around people again.
Alright, he's trying to find opening. I do see an opening across the field. Can he make it though? No, he takes the power up, but that might be what he needs as the rocks are thrown though, missing it out on gap.
Dodging the arrows
Oh,
gracefully.
this is it. This is the shot. He's gonna make it. No, he doesn't
No.
make it.
The keeper keeping it out.
Twice, including the white ball. Another shot coming in. Can they block it? No, you
Nope.
cannot. That one's just way too wide.
Third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm.
Okay, Sky going for the power up straight away. He's gonna try to find some space in the wing.
Well, he did find the space.
Balotelli
There we go.
dancing around again. Have to be careful
cross.
of those arrows.
Does not pick it up yet, but it looks like Sky might be able to make it work here. Can you get the shot? No, does
No.
not. Another rebound here, and
Oh,
the
and the boulder.
boulder.
Well timed. Oh,
A rock and a heart, please. Oh, but I guess this is it. This is the.
yep.
We're
Sky
equalizing
scores,
it, but
and
I guess we're gonna have to
going
go
have
back.
a tech pause right here. I think we're gonna see Distant trying to find.
He's a bit distant from the team, you know what I mean?
yes.
So,
So
finding
he's
his
gonna
way
find
back.
his way back to the pitch. But so far, this has been quite a finals.
It's so even. I mean, like, you know, usually we think about it. It's like it's a 5-minute game, right? It goes like
Yes.
fast. But
It goes fast, but in this case, you've got the map, which provides a new dimension in terms of the arrows. You've
Right.
got to be careful of those. And these teams are doing so well using their power-ups with the boulders. That
Right.
timing, though.
every single time they make a shot, they pass it over. like they have something to counter it because they know like I can't make the shot with two people.
Yeah.
I need to throw the ball across. I need to throw something with it to cover it, and they always make it work. I like that.
Yep, and honestly, looking at the teamwork between the players on Rox's side, you will see, like, I, I can't remember, Mitsuya, right?
Yes.
He will get possession, try to push it to Triple Z, and while the ball is in transit, he will throw a bunch of boulders.
It's always a bunch of boulders, right? Like you never see them not with a rock.
Yeah. So it's interesting because in this game, unlike the semis, they are really going for the power-ups. You can see them like giving up
It's
space.
so key to have the power-ups, right? I mean, like at this point, I don't think we can like deny the power-ups are the things that are really enabling them to start like entering
And
to the other side.
it gives the teams the edge that they need.
Yeah,
to-
it's just
to
a
get
little bit, right? If everyone's so good, then what kind of separates them is always going to be like the external factors, the power-ups, the stage hazards, and that kind of makes it. Another thing is there's no timer, right? So they have time to hold the ball, wait for a power-up to spawn, go for it, and then go for the shot.
Yes, and if you see, most of the shots are actually being scored on red, yellow, white.
Yeah.
Which means that they do have quite a lot of time with the ball. They have quite a lot of time on possession to charge up the balls to those different colors.
Yeah, they really have to grasp the understanding of the game and maybe the balls as well because, you know, the longer you have the ball, like you said, the color changes, better the chance to score.
And the way you play around the different kinds of power-ups based on the colors of the balls also changes because, you know, when you're basically on, I think, the blank or the black ball, you're passing it around a lot more.
Yeah.
You're going for shorter distance strikes. And then when you have the red balls, the white balls, they do allow you to play a little bit more aggressively.
Right. But don't forget there is still the almighty powerful 3 seconds charge flying shot.
Oh, yeah.
You cannot forget about that. I mean, like, if you have the opportunity to do it,
I don't know. How many goals do you think will come out of this match? I mean, with the three of them being
I'm
so
just
aggressive.
saying, like, if you're gonna play Super Striker League and you don't have at least one of those goals going into your final tally,
Are
I
you
mean,
really playing
are
Super
you
Strike-
really playing Super Striker League?
Yeah. So right now we're gonna go for attack pause. We still are on attack pause. I think they're gonna remake the game.
Oh, I mean, they'll try to at least.
Yeah. So Power Boost versus Rocks. I mean, right now looking at the playoffs,
Do you want to change your option? on,
no,
like,
I'm
who's
still
going
gonna stick to Power Boost.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
think they're
stick to
doing
Rocks.
pretty good in terms of at least dodging the arrows.
Well, I really like how Rox's gameplay includes a lot of, for lack of a better word,
Rocks. Quite literally rocks. It's boulders after boulders after boulders. And so with that, I mean, you've seen the keepers, the keepers in this map,
You
right?
mean the AI stuff?
Yeah,
right?
the AI keepers. They seem to be a lot more aggressive this time around. They're running a lot more. Definitely getting in the face of the players a lot more.
Yeah, I've got to be honest with you. It kind of feels like that. I mean, a lot of the times we are seeing them more so at the corners as well, which is
Yeah.
something that the players are exploiting a lot, right? Like you have like a white ball or red ball, which is able to curve very far in, and there's no way your
Your
goalkeeper can like make
can
it there in
catch
time
it,
to count it. Yeah.
But there's another strategy, right? Maybe in this round we might see a lot more of that. Okay, I'll take repeated strikes against the keeper until he's weaker.
Maybe they will
And-
adopt that strategy now instead. I'm not
Yeah,
too sure.
like Triple Z. She did that 3 shots
Yeah.
for the goal conversion.
Yeah, the third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm. All right, so if you've just tuned in, right? I don't know why you would just be tuning in now. You've missed out quite a bit. But if you're just tuning in, welcome to the TeleTrip Festival's finals. We've got the Brawl Stars, which had wrapped up. And right now we are on our Roblox Super Striker League finals.
Last one here. Last one here. You know what? If you're just tuning in, at least you made the last match. And
Yeah.
you're going into it very soon.
And once again, we are going to get started. Back to 0-0, not Gap, taking possession. Mitsuya dancing around the defense zone. And again, the keepers are really doing a good job in this.
But you see, he is taking a toll. Look at how slow he's crab walking to the side,
Yeah.
letting Triple Z score like that.
Triple Z gets the first score in. Balotelli will be holding onto the ball, dancing around the field as he does.
He
and
does
gets
not hold onto the ball.
hit by the arrow. Gotta be very, very careful.
Mitsuya,
with those
one
arrows.
man star. He wants it, but no, does not get it. Boulders coming back at him.
the rocks coming out.
I am pretty sure we might have lost
Ooh.
another player. I do not see our second player on the side of rocks.
True. Now, Sky. He's gonna go on ahead, take a lot of space on the wing.
Crosses it over.
Balotelli.
No one is there. Mitsuya picking it up.
Oh, a little bit of a mistimed tackle, but Balotelli gets possession back.
Nice block.
Nice block by the keeper. He's gonna try again. It's the second time the charm.
No,
No.
not this time.
He's rotating over to Sky.
Oh, a nice block. Could have tread the needle there, but if it weren't for the goalie, I mean, hey.
Okay, Mitsuya gets possession. Seems like he's got a lot of space in front of him.
Ooh, that's good. That's crucial. That's crucial. He misses the bowler. Mitsuya, you have a shot in. The goal comes in. No.
Wow, what a save by the AI.
And the bowler as well. That was perfect if he just lined the shot well.
Okay, so now this keeper is quite low in health, right? They're both taken quite a bit of damage.
So you mean this goal is going to
Mitsuya-
go in regardless? Oh, it's not. I guess
Just
not. The
just a
rocks.
little high.
One more time. One more time. White ball this time.
Yeah, just nice. The timing of that white ball, perfect just before Not Gab took that second goal.
Well, third time's the charm, like you said. +1 or 2.
True, true. Okay, so the arrows are coming in, and Mitsuya gets possession very, very far into his half. Not Gab trying to find some space.
Crosses over. Wow, that is a 2 for 2 on that bomb. 2 for 3 on that bomb. I cannot believe it. They have so much time to score, but with one slight tackle here, Balotelli is in possession of the ball. He's going to take a shot.
Okay,
There's
and
the
he does-
flying fling! The flying fling! He did it! He did it!
That 3 seconds.
That was all he needed.
Yeah, that was a very good play.
See, that was what I'm looking for. I mean, like, really, if you're not doing that, I mean, if you're not playing the game.
True, true. Okay, Sky.
Balotelli.
Gets Haas. Both arrows. Balotelli. Whew,
Does
nice
he pick the
tackle
power
by
up, though? That's the
Not Gab.
question. I guess he does.
Yeah, and a rock in the face.
Indicative for a power up.
Sky.
Oh, rocking in a hard place again.
Whew.
Oh, both
Mitsuya.
going for it. I think this is it. I think
He's
this
got
is
the
going to
power
be the
up.
shoot. Oh my god, it is the soaring strike! They did the thing! Both
What
teams did
a
the
way
thing!
to increase the lead again. They are finding a lot of space, these two teams.
I guess that's in part to a lot of rocks from the side of like power boost,
Yeah.
surprisingly. And in that, they had a lot of these sprint power-ups as well, allowing them to move faster. Like, look at
Okay.
this Sky coming in like
Sky
this.
coming
He's
in
not
with
going to be
speed.
making a flying shoot, but hey, he's going very close in. Trying to clear the field here by throwing the balls. They do pick it up. Sky, you got another chance. Are you going to go for it? No. Teammates not close. Allies all the way scattered, and enemies are too near.
Mitsuya
Oh,
getting possession again.
power-up is cleared.
Oh, it's a
Oh, it's
white
on
ball
their
now.
side.
It's gonna be dangerous.
Oh no, this is going to be it. They missed the bomb, and this is going to be the shoot in. 4-1. Rox is making it happen.
And Mitsuya, what a performance. Just dancing around the other team.
It might be a 2v2, but even at a 3v3, Rox was in the lead, and this is not looking good for Power Boost.
Power boost. Balotelli dancing around again.
Beautifully done.
Sky.
Crosses it.
Okay, doesn't go in the first time.
Cheap shot there. Mitsuya does side tackle in, picks it up. Balotelli's trying to cross over to see if he can cut him off.
Okay, can Mitsuya get the charge? No, he won't be going for the charge.
Oh!
2 rocks just missed.
Oh, nice block there though. Oh, it's possession of Power Boost once again. He can just clear it by casting across,
No,
but
Mitsuya
into
catches it.
Mitsuya, and it's a red ball. I don't like this.
He scores, I guess, his hat trick.
I mean, assisted by none other than Power Boost as well, and it's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Okay, now Balotelli holding the ball.
He has to wait for his chance.
Yeah.
Bring it a
He's
little
waiting
bit
for an
closer.
opening.
Nicely done.
Dancing,
Avoid it.
Dancing through all of them.
Can you? No,
Oh,
I
nope.
guess you can't.
The boulder in the face.
The boulder in the face. A specialty coming in from Rocks.
Okay, not Gap. Trying to find a
No,
way
the
there.
slide tackle misses just by a bit. Tries to go for it. Does not pick it up. Not Gap has it.
Still dancing around. Okay.
Nice
Coach.
pickup. No, it's coming in from Gap who picks it
And now
up.
it's red.
Rocks
Ah.
pick it up a third time, but no, the third shot does not
Third
make it.
save.
Here's it. Oh,
Ooh.
Balotelli with the full body block. And it finally, Power Boost has a chance.
And Sky gets the
Is this it? Is this
invincibility.
it? Make the shot now! Make the shot now! Super strike! Sky really showing you what a Sky Striker is, going in the air like that, finally making the second point on the board. 10 goes to win. I don't think this game is going to end anytime soon.
Mitsuya gets the power shot in. Just to equalize it.
You know what?
Wow.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice with another power shot like that. I should be stunned.
And it was so high risk too because the arrows were coming right at that moment. Balotelli
Crosses.
crosses.
Sky, can you pick it up?
By Sky.
No, does not.
Very
Power
close.
boost needs a little bit more boost than that one.
Oh.
Cross Balotelli, it's your chance. Missing the arrows here. Ooh, the
Oh,
red ball.
nice curve.
One more.
more.
Come on.
This will be the third shot.
Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. What an amazing play. They were just waiting for him to enter him. They were like, all right, he's going to enter in. He's going to cross the ball. And then Balotelli says, you know what?
Nah,
Psych.
I'm just gonna charge it up.
And this is going to equalize the game a little bit more. Inch by inch, they are making it happen.
and that was-
Balotelli, come on. No, that was the opportunity.
Sky with that two-man strike.
Sky, come on, one more.
Okay.
Pass it to Balotelli. We all know how this
does.
goes. The ball misses. Can you make the shot? Goes in with a fireball, but nothing hits. Nothing connects. It's not landing. It's shot.
To save Sky. Does he get possession?
Interesting lob here. Sky is not going to be hit by the arrows, thankfully. And this means they have possession of the ball. And Balotelli is not picking it up,
Not Gap
unfortunately.
intercepts it. It's a yellow ball now. Not Gap getting that shot in.
I like how he just did an overhit and slid immediately to
Alright,
ensure they can
Sky.
pick it up.
Making that pass. Balotelli, can you make... Nope, not Gap intercepts again.
Just buying
Takes
time.
it down the wing.
I would like to preface Team Rocks. You need 10 points to win. Stalling with the ball is only stalling them for time, because that means they've got opportunity to take another point in.
And
As I
Mitsuya
say that, the Rocks
covers.
finally hears me and says, alright, we're going to go for the goal.
Man, this is becoming an intense match.
Intense is an understatement at this point, isn't it?
Balotelli, oh, he
Ooh.
gets hit by the ball. This
Nice.
was in the
Sky's going.
Sky's going in
Oh!
again. Mitsuya, nice tackle. Pushing
Across
it
the field.
forward. Okay, Sky's gonna get possession of it. Can he bring it through though?
I'm not too sure, but like
Oh.
two of the players are down. It's a 1v1 situation. Sky picks it up and it's
Wonderful
clean for the
tackle.
ball. Can he make the shot though? Purple ball into the red, cleanly in. 4-7, 3 points away.
Beautiful shot by
Beautiful
Sky.
shot. Right.
Mitsuya, gotta watch the arrows.
He does watch the arrows indeed, but you know,
Balotelli doesn't quite get through. Okay, Mitsuya getting possession
Again.
again.
crossing.
Pushing it forward.
Both players completely whiffing.
Okay,
Ooh,
Sky just getting possession.
And it's Balotelli's turn. He can make the shot.
Balotelli.
He can make the shot.
Free and clear.
Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Fazinga!
And it's 5-7.
2 more points before they are 7-all. I cannot believe my... I cannot believe my eyes! That is a
What just
beautiful bomb
happened?
shot! And Sky is gonna try and make a goal! No! He does not make the goal!
Not Get recovers just in time. Balotelli, can you catch him?
Yes, he can! Yes, he can! And that means another chance for him to go, but not without Gab's permission.
Gap goes nope with the boulder in the face. And now Gap has some space, but he's given it over to Mitsuya.
Yeah, it's not gonna make the shot though.
Nope. Good save.
I like how Power Boost is playing a lot now because they are trying to go for instant
Okay,
guarantee
you
goals
got
when they
Gap.
can. It's a red ball now. It's definitely going to be very easy to score, or at least a little bit easier to score. So they gotta be very
Oh.
careful about that. Bomb connects, and that
Sky.
means possession back to Rocks.
Just getting knocked off.
Not get passing it over to Mitsuya,
Okay,
and this is going to be
Mitsuya,
their
yellow ball.
their key player. They have 5 goals on his
Yep.
name, now coming up to 6, and this is 8 points to 5.
Now Rox is getting dangerously close.
Remember,
Power Boost has to find a answer to all of this.
exactly, and they're fighting for keyboards and mice, a nice combo package for themselves. They want to pick them up. You got to make the 2 goals, Rocks.
Sky powers up. Does he get the goal?
Wow, on a purple
Nice.
bar as well.
Very well placed shot.
That was really treading the needle. They made it in just as the goalie was about to close it up.
Yep.
A nice bomb does
Bomb.
connect with the
Oh,
ally
with his
and
ultimate.
I'm not sure that's what you want to do, but
I
you know
mean-
what, Sky, make it work.
It's the sacrifice play, right?
The sacrifice play.
Not Gap, taking some space.
Oh no! Oh, I thought no, he didn't charge it long enough. I think he was just
Yeah.
like a little bit like taunted, and it was like, all right, I think we're not gonna make it. We gotta take a shot, and unfortunately misses. But a boulder coming in from rocks.
And Balotelli taking possession back. And now the ball has been charged to red. Thing yellow.
Come
Okay.
in, nicely done. Sky picks it up.
Sky picks it up. Oh,
Mitsuya says no.
not Gap. Going for that white shot.
Ooh, nicely done. This is in.
White
This is
ball.
in. This is in.
Top right corner.
Again, talking about that, the overhead first into a slide tackle, immediately picking up the ball and knocking them out. That's beautiful.
And in the meanwhile, they can't do anything about it.
Interesting bomb. Walking into it, not too sure why.
Okay, Balotelli taking the power up.
Crosses. Nice
the
boulder.
boulder.
Sky picks it up.
Sky.
The bowler
getting some
returns.
space.
No, does not hit Gap. Still on invulnerability state, and it's not gonna allow him to do it. And they're able to cross to the
Oh,
other
they
side.
missed the
Rock is looking
slide.
good.
And now there's a lot of space.
Sky.
Sky having to clear this away. It's a match point.
Oh,
for
he's got it. I
Rocks.
think he's got it. Balotelli.
Balotelli.
He's going for it.
Oh!
Oh, that is the shot.
Just in time.
Can we
Beautiful goal.
Can we talk about the goalie taking one to the face straight into the goal?
But that was so close. He got it right by the skin of his teeth. The other two players from Rocks had him right on the tail.
And it's the last
And
point.
Sky,
They are not making it easy for a side of Rocks. Power Boost really showing them what it means to get a power boost here. Nice light tackle. Oh, Balotelli with his
Balotelli.
own tackle to avoid it. Crosses.
takes his possession. Sky
Ooh.
with the power up. Can he thread the needle again? He gets it in.
On a red boy's wall.
Beautiful goal.
It's
Just
looking very close.
one match away for game point, and 1 point away from game point, and then 1 point for an equalizer.
And Rocks loses position on the ball just like that. I mean, going to their side again, it looks like the ball has slowly and steadily been on the side of blue a lot more than it needs to be.
Okay, not Gap.
Oh no, Mitsuya.
Mitsuya,
Oh no.
Mitsuya, very
this
dangerous.
is very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Oh, last
and a
minute slide
last-minute
tackle.
Sky doing some work, showing up.
Captain Muse, your prediction might be going a little bit lopsided.
Balotelli. Sky gets it. It's a red ball. Not
Okay.
quite there. Not Gap. Taking possession away.
Again, overhead to slide tackle. He's waiting for opportunity. Balotelli sees it, reads it, does not pick it up though. And there we
Balotelli
go.
now gets it. Good read on the game.
Crosses it.
Sky.
No
come
one
on.
picks it up. Sky, there you go. Pick the ball up.
Sky.
Nice dodge. Crosses
Passing
it over.
into Balotelli.
Oh, Sky, you gotta pick
What
it
a
up
beautiful
now.
ball.
Dodging both the slide tackles. Goes in. Sees a white ball. Just pick the shot, Balotelli.
Not Gap. Clears it out in the last minute. Now Sky has to run back.
He has a power up as well. There we go. The
Oh,
ball.
no.
No! Is this the game,
What a
Rob?
way to
That's
end
the
the game.
end of the game with a nice flying shot.
Not Gap finishing it up. Being confident that there was not enough time.
Time was never an
Wow.
issue. I mean, he just knew that that was it. One player down, the others on the other side of the field. He held the button down 3 seconds. It ticked down. The bomb was not in place. Everything went right for them at that last shot. And there we have it. Our champions are the rock-wielding masters. Rocks,
Rocks,
with an
man.
X.
Gosh, and if you look at the shot statistics, they're just one shot ahead.
They were one shot ahead.
Just
Power
one
Boost,
shot.
though, made a valiant effort coming back from 2 is to 6, if I'm not wrong.
Yes,
Making to
2-6.
3-6, almost coming in clutch again at 5-8.
At a certain point, they were more than 5 goals behind.
They were more
And
than 5
They finished
right,
it with 2 goals.
Right. And
deficit.
that's insane. It's insane. Power Boost really played it their all. And again, I keep calling this out from the side of, if I'm not wrong, I believe it was Mitsuya.
Yep.
He kept, no, so not Gab, he kept lobbing the ball, going for a slide tackle to ensure, hey, if you're going to come to me, I'm going to slide tackle you first and pick up the ball.
It was very clear that like Mitsuya was the striker
It was.
and not Gap was the supporting defense.
Yeah.
And on the other side, Sky and Balotelli they played the relative roles.
Right. So it was whenever they had a chance, and maybe that was their downfall. They didn't have someone dedicated. So at
Mm.
some point, it was like we're both attacking, and then suddenly, oh no.
Yeah, not Gap gets possession, Mitsuya runs up, and they're completely zoned off.
Yeah, and the only saving grace in those times were like the AI again. We were talking about they were no slouch.
Yeah, they were no slouch. These keepers were great.
I mean, that's not to say you guys don't get a GG. I mean, the AI gets slightly less GG from you guys.
That's true, that's true. So if you guys are at home, we just finished up the finals for our Roblox Super Striker League, and the champions are Rocks.
Are not rocks.
No,
The
not
team
not
the team
Rocks.
rocks.
It's Team
ROX.
Although they did throw a lot of rocks, they did throw a lot of boulders.
did,
Very
they
very
did.
well placed bombs too.
Yeah, so why don't you tell us what they have won themselves here today first, before we head over to something a little bit more official for them.
So they've won themselves a bunch of keyboards and mice from our wonderful prize sponsors, AOC. Right, you want to talk a little bit more about the specifications of those keyboards? I know that
It's
they're really,
like a
really sweet,
happy
they
meal,
feel very
right?
great,
You don't want to always buy yourself a keyboard without the mouse. This 200 series and 500 series AOC gaming sorry, not headset. There is a headset, but
There
it's
is
the
a
keyboard
headset,
and
but
mice
yeah, this is a keyboard and mice for the winners.
for the winners. However, we still have to tally out like who get the most shots in, who scored the most in
Yes.
general, to figure out who wins themselves AOC's headsets with their headset stands as well, so you can display it for everyone else.
Yes, and that's not all, actually. Everyone who participated in the Roblox Super Striker League will also, if I'm not wrong, relative to where their positions are, get a cut of a $417,000 500 striker credits.
Yeah,
Oh,
before we
striker
say
cash, striker
dollars,
cash.
yes, striker
Striker
credits.
cash, striker cash.
Striker cash.
Not cash, but striker cash, which is really, really good.
Yeah, developer support, like I was saying, is super good. Once again, I mean, that kind of wraps up our Roblox tournament,
Yep.
right?
And it wraps up everything. So I think after this, we're gonna be
Prize
letting you
presentation.
guys head on over to the prize presentation, which will be happening live.
So stay tuned, right?
Yep. And we will see you guys next time.
Start handing over all the prizes, we'd like to welcome Tencent, IOTA, of course, all you Penny Match participants, families, and friends as well on site. Alright, so now I'll actually pass the time to Mr. Edwin C., the Deputy Director, the Digital Literacy and Wellness teacher for life learning design, we are asked to give a short congratulatory message. So Mr. and Mincy, please come forward. Put your hands together.
My name is start again. This is thank you all for here, especially to Susu for organizing this, as well as Nishi, Vincent, all this, as well as the very good workshop. I know that this event has helped us understand more about community gaming, as well as strengthen the social connections between family, friends, and the community. I'm very happy to know that the excellent attendance of this TeleTrip festival, and as a result, has brought about strongly for parents and children to connect with gaming in a positive way. For myself, I'm also learning more about this mobile gaming with my son, 7-year-old son, how what he likes to do, and in the process, also teaching about how gaming. So it's very soon in the session today, what's happened. I'm heartened by the teamwork that I saw just now, the teamwork and all the findings we that put in. I hope in the process you enjoy yourself, as well as learn about e-gaming, Oscar e-gaming especially. Lastly, let me just congratulate all the winning teams today, and encourage all of you to continue to participate in the TeleTrip Festival again. Thank you.
Alright, thank you for the very short but very, very sweet message. Alright, can I welcome our big guest of honor as well to actually give up all the prizes. So sorry to come back on Sunday, put your hands together for Mr. Goh Dishun, the Senior Director for Public Affairs from Tencent.
I hope everything is fine. Okay, cool. Let's go. Okay. Now,
Alright, see, very short and sweet. We know how much players are hungry to actually get their prizes, alright? So we'll get the party started. So for now, we actually want to announce the 5th place for Roblox. So we'll be giving out all the Roblox prizes first. So what they actually need the team is 3 AOC ice sleeves and neck gaiters, as well as 15,000 striker cash per team. Just take note, it's not real cash, it's in-game prices that is really more amazing, alright? So we actually announced the teams, but some of them couldn't make it today. So it will be Fast Pass. It's one of them. They're actually made of a team of individuals. So they won't be able to here today, but just to cheer for them. The next team was homeschoolers. So can I have, I'm a menace to society to come take your prizes? Come on! Ethan, Gabriel, as well as Jada. Come on! made up of a team of family, and one of them couldn't make it, so the mom, the super mom, actually got to stand in for the team. So let's welcome Team Combo. Awesome. Also, another team of family, but this time is made up of brothers. So now let's invite the players to receive their prize for the 5th to 8th position at Telemetro Box. The players, please to come, Aiden and family. Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, last but not least, oops, I actually pronounced all of it again. You have so many different places. So actually the next prize is quite special at Telematch. I think you guys never heard before, it's called the most gifted team. It's really a prize to encourage the team who actually persevere through difficult challenges. So it's actually Team J and Z, and they will actually get a red dress, but we aren't available today, so we're going to collect another time. But let's do this a round of applause to Team J and Z. Next, I think this is very, very exciting. It's an individual prize. Alright? It's actually the MVP for Telematch Roblox. So the player who actually got the most goals will actually win this prize within their top 4. And I like to actually cheer and also introduce this player because this player came down alone yesterday and from an individual team and kind of carried the team. So let's actually welcome LeBron Pro Gaming to come and receive your prize of a king set and a cricket set. Of course, I forgot to mention, you also get 25,000 Shiny cash. One more. 1, 2, 3. Sure, guys. Alright, and the next prize is for the best support, and they also will get the AOCGH 210 headset and game set stand with 25,000 Shine cash. So, it's quite interesting, as I mentioned, there was a mom who joined last minute to be the support of the team. And guess what? She got the best support. So let's welcome that you pronounced already. Ashna, the mom is sticks on. We'll see her come here. And trust me, that's not the last we'll see of them. Alright, and now we are going to announce the top 4. So we're going to go to the fourth place, the team, and we receive the AOC 200 series miles, 30,000 striker cash per team. I thought I can reach. And this fan is amazing because it's siblings playing and there's one brother overseas cheering for them. So let's welcome the tank fan. And tell you Ensuring their parents' mom, you're the manager of the team. Oh my God, bro, we Cheer for them, guys. Alright, and second runner-up. So the second runner-ups are very special team because the remaining teams are actually not Singaporean. So they're actually a team from Brazil and they really love, even though they're competing from the other half of the world, they actually really enjoy the game as well. So they actually told me that they are willing to share the prizes with one of the team. And that team winning X Brazil is actually the winner, but they have volunteered to pass the prizes to the team called the Player. So come on, the first one that you have. They will actually receive 200 series keyboard, and the team online will actually get the $60,000 striker cash per team. Yes, striker cash. Come on, them.
Okay, ready for photo? One, you're gonna hold the car. Okay. One, two, three, four, one, two, three. Got it?
Alright, and then we'll have the first runner-ups, and they're made up of the individual team and they're not in Singapore. But guess what? The tennis match is going about sharing, and they actually contacted the team beforehand to say that look, when you win the prize, we'll give it to you guys. So the team is Power Boost, but Team Curveball will be receiving the prizes. So come along and receive those prizes. Sure, guys. So happy from this competition. Alright, and last but not least, we have the champion of Heavyweight Globals, and they're actually a team of Filipinos, and they really hit their heart out. They actually won 10-8 in the finals, and they'll actually be receiving a 500 series keyboard and mouse, as well as $150,000 striker fetch for the team. Unfortunately, they are unable, of course, they are unavailable to receive the prizes, but they have actually so kindly said that, look what, if I don't receive those prizes, we're going to swap it with the fourth place tank fan. So let's just give them a cheer, but we just need the prizes here at the moment. So cheer, guys! Alright, and we've settled the Italian match goals prizes. So all the ball starters are like, oh, it's our turn. Yes, it is. Alright, so the first one I'm going to give is for the 5th to 8th place. And I would like to mention that this team is quite interesting because when you're on site, everyone thought they were a family unit. But it turns out there were actually one couple and one individual that joined together. So now, can I actually invite Zootopia's representative, Sam, to come along, cheer for Zootopia. So for those on the live stream, she's actually known as the encyclopedia of Brawl Stars. So for those who are on site, you can feel free to ask him again of Brawl Stars later.
Okay, one, two, three. One, two, three. Yeah. Good job.
Alright, we'll be announcing the next three teams for the 5th to 8th place, but unfortunately they are unable to receive the prizes today. But nonetheless, they are Team Les, Akshay Koyer, and Shah Harry. So cheer for them, guys. Alright, we're going to do oats. I forgot to mention the prizes they will receive is the ice sleeves in the navigator, but that's not it. actually all the prize winners will actually receive a group Mortis, Tempest Tara, or Naruto Mr. Key skin and roller. So cheer guys! So okay, we're going ahead with the third runner-up. Alright, they really take their heart out, and even though one of them was injured in the leg, they still came early and they played their hearts out. So let's welcome Hughes guy for third place. Alright? Sorry, fourth place, so third runner, fourth place. So receive their prizes. And they will be receiving a 200 series house as well as the skins. Cheer guys, come on! You guys. Alright, we'll actually move on to the second runner-up. So, the second runner-up will actually receive a 200 series keyboard and of course the skins. But I think they are not here today. So, the second runner-up goes to QB Gang. So cheer for QB Gang guys. Probably they're not here today. But nonetheless, they did put up a very good fight. So the next is the first runner-ups. They really played their hearts out. They really fight all the way. And trust me, their name doesn't represent their team, alright? So they are 200. They won the 200 series keyboard as well as the skins. So can I welcome Team Sleepy to come and receive the prize? Okay, look here. One, two, three. One, two, three. Alright, what we're waiting for, you see the back of the screen, there's a lot of things. Yes. And so, the champion of All Stars will actually receive not just the skins, but they'll receive three monitors of the C24 G2 series, the 23.6-inch curved monitor with 165 Hz. So let's welcome Byron Pascoal's girlfriend to receive the prize. Woo! Okay, photo time. Okay, one, two, three, one more, one. Okay. With the also AC monitors. Thank you so much for the presentation. So now we come to the finale, and but don't go away because all the on-site players will be taking a good photo of them. But of course, the founder of Susu is putting some books to share with you guys. So let's give a cheer, alright? Thank you to all of you for joining us for the last 2 weekends of the TeleTrip Festival. I hope all of you had fun, both in Singapore and overseas. I could hear all the cheering here. I think everyone's really excited. Okay, I just want to say a big thank you to the families who have been supporting the children or your young people in playing. I think you play a very integral role in their lives. And for the players, I know you're for yeah, and really fought through the many matches. But I also want to thank y'all here, Tencent, who has been very, very supportive of our work, for IMD, for just putting up this whole Digital for Life festival, okay, and also for AOC Gaming with all the prizes that you have received, okay, and really for Soga, who has been faithfully helping us in the live stream. There's so many people involved, and so many organizations involved in putting this together. So I hope to see you all in the next TeleTrip. Okay, yeah, gaming doesn't end here, right? And meeting friends doesn't end here. I hope that friendships that you created will continue, okay, and the bonding that you have with your families will continue too. So we will end TeleTrip Festival right now. Thank you so much, everybody.
I'm hopeless in the crossfire. There's nowhere to go. I'm holding my desires. My heart overflows. The only direction that I'll ever need is a deeper connection that's leading me. And I'm lost in your love when you hold me. Just hold me, 'cause I don't wanna run from your heartbeat. Your heartbeat, no, 'cause I'm lost in your love. I can't break the fall, you're taking it all. I'm lost in your love. I'm lost in your love. I'm lost in your love. No words can change the future of us. The waves, they break, but we are enough. The only direction that I'll ever need is a deeper connection that's leading me. And I'm lost in your love when you hold me. Just hold me, 'cause I don't wanna run from your heartbeat. Your heartbeat, no, 'cause I'm lost in your love. I can't break the fall, you're taking it all. I'm lost in your love. I'm lost in your love. I'm lost in your love.
Separated through the miles, searching for the answer to our trials. We came so far through our weakness. We found a love, even the stars between us won't bury us. One day we can be together, and this moment could last forever. I say that you and I have found a piece of heaven. So I pray we can be together one day. We found love in separate ways. Heartbreak is a wonderful price to pay. We came so far through our weakness. We found a love, even the stars between us won't bury us. One day we can be together, and this moment could last forever. I say that you